listening to something earlier. There we go. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Armada's Guild, where we are 100% don't make mistakes ever.
Never.
Not once
Never,
in our
ever.
lives.
Nope.
I can't imagine a time we've made a mistake.
So,
Definitely not just now.
who wants to tell me what happened last time on Armada's Guild?
Or Ethan.
Take it away, Ethan.
I don't have my notebook out.
Oh, okay, take it away, Will.
I have my notebook now.
Take it away, Ethan.
We start off capturing a bunch of I want to call them, looked like stone on the map. That might have not been. They have stone items found. A horde of ropes and bugs is always gonna be.
Yep.
No, they were scarabs.
They were scarabs.
Scarabs are beat.
No, they were
They're,
mana
uh,
scarabs.
They were mana
They're
scarabs.
scarabs. Yep.
Um,
Mana Bane Scarabs.
Mana Bane Scarabs. Bane as a
B-A-N-E.
Bravo or V as in.
B.
Bane is in
Bane.
Bane!
He was born with it.
I'm sorry, I
Yeah,
started
it's
something I shouldn't have.
Quickly look. That's one. Just a little bit of panic. Party. Spread out. Yes, that was in the movie. Caffriel, there was a lot of anime fighting game memes going on. I had anime fighting memes down.
Mhm.
I know that wasn't important, but everybody was mentioning it.
Oh, it wasn't a fighting game. It was it's kind of like a, oh god.
Because all of our
Like
clothes
the
are
Warriors
magic.
games. It was like a Warriors
we
type
were
game.
talking about Senran Kagura.
Because our clothes were showing damage.
Yeah, and
Because-
it's like
Because the scarab beetles ate magic armor and stuff too.
yeah.
They ate my
And,
clothes.
Yeah.
and
for
mending
a long
first.
time, only the girl characters were getting their clothes eaten.
Yeah, some very.
Which
Yeah.
wasn't my fault. I was trying.
The dice, man.
Not my fault. Most of the guys
Oh,
have
good
super high
shit.
fucking armor class.
We Senran Kagura now, boys.
Eventually, we got the chest open and looked it out of the room. We took a short rest. Grandpa with his fancy robe of eyes. I have Cthulhu eye robe written down.
I mean,
You're not wrong.
I take very specific notes.
very specific.
I have a particular set
I
of
have,
skills.
I have a particular note-taking style. Saw a monster. Or no, that's not the right word. He saw a creature.
Saw a friend.
Saw a
Saw
monster.
a creature.
A friend.
that
Monsters
only
are friends.
Not
Gabrielle
food.
and Grandpa saw it run down the dip.
I talked to it though.
He did
It
not-
more
I hadn't-
screamed
I hadn't
at
gotten that far. Group discussed if we just go other. But we decided it was best to not be dumbasses, but off the whip. Nation room. Attempted to talk to it. Kept telling us to. I think it said get out or
It
something.
said, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Get out, get out.
Attempts to stop us. Puzzle. Basically, you looked at an action, had to find out which action. Not have the riddle written down, but there was a riddle. Something about a treasure which we found, which is some sort of time capsule. Basically,
It's like the hyperbolic time
Exactly, the
chamber.
hyperbolic time chamber. 1 hour outside of the chamber, 8 hours.
Hmm.
Caffriel used detect thoughts out of vision. Have Caffriel vision. Thank God it's not cow.
Mhm.
Now that requires lightning.
That requires light. Session ended. Had question how kind of hint, hint, nudge, nudge, suggested special teleported us to the library. Cows worse. That's about it.
And the only thing that happened before that is she told us when we get there not to speak.
Yeah, she said not
Can't
to
say a word.
Yep.
Oh, Grandpa also found a staff in the time dilation.
Yeah. A freaky looking staff.
Grandpa's
Staff of
starting
healing
to
of his
look more and more like the war criminal that he secretly is.
Whoa.
He's becoming a more and more mysterious traveling merchant.
Yep.
What
Gotta
you
make-
buying? What you
What are you
selling?
selling? Thank you, stranger. Ah, I'll buy it at a high price.
Instead of snake in his box, it's just a turtle. Goes in
Yep.
the turtle shell and this walks by the turtle.
Beautiful. Alright.
All right, so you guys are now inside of this darkened library. Wrong switch. There we go. Like I said, it's basically like lit. It's lit around you as if there's like
It's lit.
a torch around, like torch coming like from like the middle of your guys' group, and it extends out, and anything past, I want to say like maybe 80 feet outwards becomes darkness. And you see these little like origami things kind of floating in the air. Not like a fuck ton, like there's swarms, but there's like a decent amount. Like some look like birds or other animals, or even sometimes like little people.
Mihi will wordlessly do a gesture of like, ta-da!
Would it be too much if Oliphius wrote a note? Would that make noise?
Now we've written notes in here before, and it hasn't been an issue.
Okay. Then Oliphius is going to write a note that says, "How long have you known about this?"
Oh god, how long has it been? I think the first time I went was, oh god, like 7 or 8 sessions ago, but I'm not sure how much in-game time that was.
I want to say it's probably like at
First
least.
time you went. Day before. About
Okay.
get here
I
right?
think it's been, yeah, I think it's been
Yeah.
About a week.
I think it's been about a week, maybe a
Yeah.
little longer.
Mihi will reply ... a week? Question mark?
Um,
I've got sticky notes. We're gonna make this happen. Let's
Oh
go.
god.
I don't have I do not have sticky notes.
Okay.
Nor is it
not-
good.
Let's not do that. I don't feel like going like, what does that say? Like every time.
Yeah.
someone
Okay, what
says
did you hold up, Colleen?
This place.
This place is huge. Oh god, that
something. Oh, I
color,
could
that
not even read that. I could not even remotely read that.
darker
Says
colors,
not like
red.
this.
Yep, follow me. I will be the
Yeah,
note
someone-
translator. Okay.
And I will start to lead them down the path to get out.
To get out, like
Yeah, we're
out,
gonna
out?
leave. We're gonna leave as soon as possible.
So you don't know where to go from here. You have to like get the attention of one of the little dudes.
Yeah, no, she'll do a normal thing. Like,
Yeah, you guys as she kind of waves over, you see as one of them kind of like comes down and floats like right in front of Mihi.
and then she'll scribble a note that is gonna take me too long to write out. So she'll say,
Grandpa's gonna
Can you
reach
show us
over
the
and
route?
like grab it and like pull it closer, like look
The-
at it.
The creature.
Yeah.
As you reach out to like grab a hold of it, it like moves out of the way.
and Mihi will give like
Or
a
at least
small little
attempts
like.
to.
She'll
Do-
give like a little.
How aggressive do you want to be with this?
No, she'll give you like a little slap on your hand to like stop it.
He'll just
Spooky goddess info. Okay, Mihi will scratch out the note that she was writing for the quickest way out, and she'll say, "Can you give us information? Can you show us to the section on?" And what was the goddess's name? I can't remember. I knew we knew this. Yeah, I knew Mihi knew this. I just can't remember.
No one knows the name.
no
of
one
this
knows her
goddess.
name. It's
I thought
forgotten.
I passed this history check super.
No, it's
No.
forgotten. You can find out
Name
it's
is
forgotten at time.
Of her, but not
okay.
the name.
Lead me to the section on deities of magic. Is the note that she'll write to the creature.
So you guys watch as this little thing goes over and like lands on the page, and you guys watch as if like it's absorbing the words into it, and then you watch as it goes up and then floats off.
And then she'll motion to everybody like, "Come on," and then we'll go.
Olympius is writing everything he can about this down. And how all of this is working.
And Grandpa's gonna like tap Leafius on the shoulder and like gesture around and
Follow me, I guess.
yeah, we'll follow
Okay.
Mihi.
So you guys,
She'll hold
so
up
you
this
guys-
note too.
Okay.
touch.
Touch nothing.
Is there a lamp here?
Yeah, I was like,
I want to touch the lamp.
She'll swat your hand again.
So you guys follow, and then you watch as it goes. And we watch as it kind of goes down this path for like a good chunk of time, and then eventually,
Oh, the
Cuts
spider
down to a-
thing too.
Grandpa taps
Sorry.
the
Yeah,
picture.
Continue, Adam.
hold on. Grandpa says he taps on
The
your
picture.
shoulder.
The Caffrey drew of the spider boy.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Mihi will write a note that just says one thing at a time.
So eventually it goes, and you guys notice it goes basically like a main kind of like walkway where there are kind of like a big red carpet that kind of goes, and you guys get on. You notice it, same thing. It stretches on, and then, like anything past 80 feet becomes darkness. Eventually, you guys make your way. Fucking hell. You guys keep going for like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. On. It feels like you're walking forever.
At some point, Grandpa will write a note and tap Mihi and just say, "Is it lost?"
She'll shake her head no and begin writing this note.
And then after, scratch it out and say, "Are we lost?" Question mark.
She'll also nod her head no. Or shake her head no. And then she'll hold up this note.
Don't worry, no time will
Pass.
pass. Oh, pass. That's not.
Sorry.
I saw ass.
No
Dyslexia,
time will pass.
dyslexia and dysgraphia. Have fun with that one. But yeah, she'll say no time will pass outside.
Eventually, what feels like hours goes by until eventually it goes down another little corridor, and then you watch as it like eventually stops a little bit inside, and you watch as it rises up and up and up, and it stops right out, like right before it gets outside you guys' vision, and it like kind of floats right by up there.
Is there a ladder nearby, like on one of those little rails?
Yeah.
You know, Olympius will pull it over. And
Mihi will climb up.
All right, you go over.
And she'll
pull up the
motion
ladder.
for Olympius to come with her. Because we both have the researcher background feature. Which will
yes,
help
but
this.
2 people on a ladder is never a safe thing.
It's fine. It'll be.
I imagine this is all like nonverbal, like.
Yeah, exactly. No. If she's going up, he'll wait.
So Mihi, as you go up, the vision for you actually basically becomes like the same thing. Like everything around you is like within 80 feet outwards is lit, and then comes darkness, and eventually you lose sight of your friends. You don't like lose sight 100%, but like they're like at the very edge. Like you see maybe like them shoulders up. within your sight, and you guys basically see like her
Butt
like,
down.
I was gonna say mid thigh down, but okay.
He's
Just-
got a
just
very
cu-
long dress on.
Just curious, what does Grandpa see with True Sight and Sight into the ethereal plane? Do I see anything different? And Darkness
No.
out to 120? Okay.
Darkness out to 120.
I'm
Yours-
pretty sure.
If your darkness goes up to 120, then you basically see pretty far.
Is
Yeah, Darkness out to
infinite?
120.
Infinite is it just infinitely high? Is what he sees of these?
Yeah, it
tomes?
basically like you basically see that these bookshelves go even farther than your vision of 120 feet.
Damn.
Like it's like endless, basically.
Feeling good about not going up that ladder.
Also, interesting point. This is the very first time you've ever seen Mihi without Grim. She doesn't have it in here.
I always thought he was in his back, in her backpack. So
No, she
Yeah,
she
Grim's
has
not
him like and like she's like almost like a belt harness that he hangs off of.
Okay.
He hangs on her hip most of the time, and he's a giant fucking book. He can't fit in her backpack. Yes, I climb up to where the thing is.
All right, so you climb over and you see a bunch of different like labeled books. You see some labeled gods, like gods of the plains. You see one that's labeled like touched by the celestials, and a bunch of other kind of stuff like that.
Can like a quick scan give me any kind of like specifically focusing on deities of the arcane or deities of magic?
Roll me a investigation.
Can I persuade you for religion?
Sure, you can use religion.
Hell yeah, let's go. 26.
Eventually you do find something. It does appear to be kind of beaten up and kind of like torn a little bit. The title isn't 100% there, but from what you can gather of the title, it does look like that might have something to do with what you're looking for.
Okay, she'll take that one. Remind me, have I been able to take books out of here before, or do they just disappear?
You've never tried.
I thought I did once.
Nah,
Have you?
usually
I thought the
use-
first time I came that I tried to take them with me.
No,
Yeah, I think you tried to. I think you tried to take notes back, like
The
stuff
notes
you wrote
came
down.
back. I know the notes came back, but I don't think the books came back.
I don't remember you ever taking the books.
You guys
Oh no, you
used
what?
the
You're
first
right.
time.
You did try to take books and they didn't show up, but I know why they didn't. It's a very specific thing you have to do.
And I don't know that.
To the library.
You don't.
Damn it!
Arcane library cards.
Hey, you just gotta remember, having fun isn't hard if you've got a library
Card.
card.
Ugh.
Boo.
All right, she'll go down the ladder with that book.
While they're up there, Grandpa's just gonna look at the books kind of in front of him. Since Mihi wrote the note saying that she was looking for books on gods, what is in the section at the ground level nearest to me?
The ground level ones appear to be different, like rituals and like celebrations of
Okay.
like of religious nature and such like that. At least
Mhm.
right here in your immediate area.
Okay. Are there any ones that I
You do know
recognize?
some of them
or-
are in languages you don't recognize.
Okay. Gotcha.
While she's up on the ladder, Alephis is gonna leave the aisle and go back into the main hallway that led us down here.
Mhm.
And he's gonna see if there's some form of organization here, something that he could track, some form of infernal decimal system.
It's actually the abyssal decimal system. The infernal decimal system just doesn't work quite as well for a collection this big, so we go with abyssal.
Basically, he's trying to see if there's some order to this chaos.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out. Roll me an intelligence check. By the way, the DC is really high.
What is it?
I will give myself advantage then.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I'm curious to see how that would work.
Can you imagine if you fireball the fucking books?
Oh,
Nice.
That would not spell.
God.
Perfect. I'm ready.
Does anybody have counterspell down there?
Oh man, didn't even need it.
The universe was like, "Fuck you! This is the number you're rolling."
That's a 219s, by the way, chat.
22. It looks like there might be some sort of system. But it would take you a while to try to figure out exactly what this system is and how it works. You gather it might take you a few years just wandering this place to actually get some sort of idea.
Time stopped here. He's got time.
No,
He doesn't.
I had time.
He doesn't know time stopped here.
Yeah. Oh, Mihi said.
No, Mihi said time will not pass outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she hasn't spent an abundance of time in here. Well, she spent like 5-6 hours the first time. But yeah, she'll come back down the ladder with the book.
Yep. So yeah, eventually you come down. You guys notice she has this book. It's a decent sized book, and it looks kind of like scuffed and kind of like ripped up. Like not like ripped up, but like you can see rips and tears in the leather covering of this book.
Oh, it's a Doom novel. It's ripped and torn. Rip and tear. Come on, guys. Come on.
I've never read Doom.
I haven't played it.
Thanks, Colleen. Thank
I
you.
got it.
I haven't played it
I've never
either. So she'll motion to one of the little paper creatures and then turn to Caffriel
Okay.
and hold up this note.
Show it your picture.
She'll present that to the creature instead of like a text like help us find this. She's going to present that picture, and then he's also going to scribble in the bottom right hand corner a question mark.
So it goes over to the page and it lands on, and you guys, you notice something. So Mihi, this is the first time you've noticed this. No, that you've seen this, not noticed. You watch as the ink on the paper actually moves and leaves the page and gets absorbed into it, which is not what happened last time. And you watch as it rises up and then goes away. And then eventually, well, hold on. As, like, I'm assuming as you, like, go to this to follow, you watch as it disappears.
Mihi actually squeaked just a tiny, tiny bit.
Roll me a d20.
Yep, here we go.
Here we go. Ooh, that was close. You hear Mihi, so everyone, you guys hear like a off in the distance, not like super fucking like pissed off, but like as if like Mihi could tell. You basically realize it heard it, but it doesn't know like where it's coming from. So it's not coming to you, but you're like.
And then Caffriel holds up that picture.
Grandpa gives panic eyes to.
This is what he holds up in response.
That's a big ol' nope to anyone who's just doing audio.
There's a smiley face though. Oh fuck!
And then, yeah.
Could you just like talk? It'll make that much quicker.
I'm almost done. Okay.
Could you read it?
Try
Yeah, I
again.
can read that.
Try again, but write question 2.
Okay.
Yeah, so draw the picture again, but write a question on that piece of paper as well. And then she'll motion to another one.
You watch as another one comes down.
Also, did Grandpa's True Sight see anything when it blinked away?
No.
Okay, so it doesn't just turn invisible. It blinked. It like.
Yeah, it zooped. If you're going by the canon choice of words.
Sounds good.
Fucking dorks.
Okay, so Caffriel shows them the drawing again, but with a note that says like.
Yeah,
"What
she
is this?"
she redraws the creature and with a note that says, "What is this creature?"
You guys watch as it literally does the exact same thing. It goes to the page, the ink of the picture. The words stay there, but the ink of the picture gets absorbed in, and you watch as it goes, and then.
Olympius is gonna write a note that says maybe it doesn't know.
Mihi shrugs. She'll motion. She'll hold up a 1 to everybody, and I'll show motion to Olithius, and then she'll open the book for both of them, and we'll start looking through the book.
Okay.
So,
So
assuming
as you
Olithius
guys,
wants to help.
Yeah.
So you guys kind of go and read through, and you guys see like different gods, different things. You see like hold on, Adam's got to pull up a list of his gods for a quick second there.
There's no need to wonder where
Gave
your
us
god
this
is.
resource.
I know. I'm just saying, like, I, as Adam, need to do this and did not think to do this before.
As the infinitely cosmic being that is Adam in this universe needs to pull through his massive amounts of knowledge.
Okay.
Of
So
all
I
of creation.
gotta open up both the mammalian and the reptilian gods lists. So you guys see stuff like in there. You see like Lactian. You see Khazaravigo. You see the Raven Queen. You see Tem and a couple other gods. Like as you're going through, like, and they're not just like lists. It's like there's like this beginning and like a chapter like on this thing.
Grandpa will
you
look
guys-
over the shoulder to see if there's any mention of Malduin as they're flipping through.
You would see Malduin in there at some point.
He puts his hand in and just like tap tap tap. Gives like thumbs up. And
Calf
you
is
guys
gonna keep an eye out for like Mitch.
So you guys do notice, by the way, when you get to the Raven Queen, you guys do see that parts of it have been ripped out. And where there is normally a picture of this deity, that has also been ripped out.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Do we
And eventually,
see?
sorry, go on.
When you say these are all individual chapters, do these gods do some of the chapters differ in length? Like some are older and have more information about them, while others are younger and.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this section doesn't have any pictures or anything?
I mean, the chapters do have pictures of like artists' depictions of these beings. But again, like I said, Raven Queen's picture has been ripped out. And different sections in the book have been ripped out.
Okay.
Mainly like her origin and where she came from.
Right. Is there anything that gets close to the goddess we're looking for?
Eventually, you guys do make it to you make it to a whole section of the book that's been ripped out, and you keep going, and you don't see anything in regards to a god of magic.
Is there a glossary or an index?
There is not.
Just very as an aside question, did we possibly see any form of demonic or devil deities?
You guys did see Asmodeus and Orcus, and other things like that.
From the brief snippets that we would be able to see, like a thesis or a thesis statement or something along those lines, would we be able to see any of those particular gods that seem fitting towards the cult we've been running into?
we know the names of those ones.
But those aren't deities; those are just greater devils.
Oh, yeah,
whatever
that's right.
they're called.
Archdevils.
Archdevils, thank you. Those are archdevils. Those aren't deities. Not every single archdevil is a deity.
But okay. So we didn't see anything that was particularly.
No, you didn't see
close to
anything
the-
in regards to the archdevils that you guys have seen before.
Well, at least we
Or
know we might
seen
not be going up
stuff
against
of.
a god.
She'll write out a note that says, I want to look again I'm concerned that there's no information.
Liphius would write back, "Can we keep the book?"
No. Comma, but you can keep notes.
Okay. All right. That's everything that I need. Unless there's anything else that people are looking for in this place.
Feels bad that we got no info, though. Trying to think if there's anything else we could try and do.
That must be the creature. That must be the creature.
Yeah. She'll scribble a note to Caphriel that says, "Can you draw the depiction of the goddess?"
Oh, wait, what did you say?
Could you draw the depiction of the goddess? Because there was those frescoes that had depictions of her on it.
Yeah, Adam, could you describe those again real fast?
What you basically saw. Well, hold on. I actually have it written down. Give me 1 secundo. A beautiful woman with long hair as dark as the night sky and with looks like little lights that twinkle when looked at closely. She's wearing a dress of royal blue filled with stars and moons.
Okay.
That's all that you would have seen from those murals.
All right. And she's humanoid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, then when Caphriel finishes the drawing, Mihi at the bottom will say, "Who is this goddess?" And then we show it to a thing. We beckon it down, we show it.
Okay. So you write that down, you beckon it over, and it comes down, and it goes over to the page. You watch as it lands on the page, and then you watch as the picture gets absorbed, like the last two gets absorbed into it, and it goes up. And you guys watch as it goes a little bit outside your guys' grouping, and then you watch as suddenly a bunch of writing starts wrapping all around,
Nice.
all around it, as if words are rapidly being wrapping up around it. And you guys watch as more of these things begin to fall down towards your guys' location and begin to encircle all of you in a dome surrounding all of you. As more than you guys had seen around, as more of these things than you had seen before starts coming out of the darkness, starting to go towards your guys' direction and begins to surround you. They aren't floating aggressively, they aren't floating quickly, they are floating towards you guys though.
Mihi looks happy.
Fine sense.
You do not sense any Fey, Fiend, Undead, or Celestial around you.
What about consecration or desecration?
You don't sense any consecration or desecration either.
I was really scared this whole thing would radiate desecration. Okay, so we're in this dome now of those creatures. Are they? Do we see the one? Is the one separate from the pack, or is he in there somewhere? Do we lose sight of it?
Oh, he's in there somewhere. As these things get closer and closer, you see as words start to kind of flitter around as well as they form a dome around you, and then there's a dome around that, and a dome around that, and a dome around that, and eventually you see hundreds of these things as they're completely surrounding you, and eventually they begin to encircle one way, and then the one above it the other way, and then above the other way, and it's like that as all of them are completely surrounding you, because you guys begin to spin and spin and spin. Eventually you guys start to feel lighter, as if the gravity around you guys has begun to dissipate, and as you guys begin to float up, as you begin to float up,
out of existence.
Dies. It just explodes. Yeah, there she goes. Anyway, so as you guys are floating in the in the air. Oh, that's funny. You guys are floating in the air as these things eventually, like, instead of a dome, it is now a globe surrounding you as these things are spinning all around. And eventually, like, you guys' vision begins to turn, like, white. And then as you guys, begin to pure white, and you guys feel nothing. You guys can't feel anything around you. You don't even feel your bodies.
Party.
Eventually, what? Yep, you guys are dead. Roll new characters. No. Eventually, you guys, like, your vision comes to you, and you are in a brighter area. It looks like the floor is marble. The bookshelves all surrounding you are attached to the ground, also made out of marble. And you guys land on top of this royal blue carpet. Hold on, brain, where'd it go? What is it? It was... That was it. So this thing are all around you, and you guys basically see these archways. It's basically like you know that library in Doctor Who, like where like the thing where like
Yep, the Vashnarada.
Yeah, that thing. Where it's like a grand library, except like things made of wood, and everything's made out of marble. And the floor is like a beautiful kind of like tile mosaic that you guys can't really make out what it is right now, but you can gather if you were able to see it from above, you'd be able to tell what this mosaic was. And standing right in front of you is, hold on, I kind of wasn't expecting this to happen.
Okay. Oh god, what have we done?
Final boss.
We just did a speed run.
Oh god. So right here, you actually do what's called the archive skip. You take this one item that you shouldn't have at this point and show.
As long as we clip into the book.
Yeah. And it teleports you to the final boss.
Okay.
This is how you fight Ganon as a kid.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This saves about 5.
You guys see this?
Oh, what?
What? Whoa! What is that?
The frickle frack is that?
Oh, cool. There we go. I could put it in the thing.
Cool.
There we go.
Can you
You
open
guys
a window?
What?
Can you open like a window in Fantasy Ground?
A
if it's
book
there?
dragon?
Uploaded. I don't think it's uploaded.
He has glasses.
Yeah. Hold on. Give me one secundo. Oh god.
Holy
This
shit.
dragon's a nerd?
The archive layer? Pretty rare.
Yeah, I might have
Racist,
changed a few
racist,
things that are actually written somewhere because I
like,
want to
it's
do
color and
this.
racist, and it's gonna kill us all.
Is my patron a dragon?
Dex save 20
My
against
patron's
its
Grim.
cutting breath.
I don't
Paper
know.
cutting breath.
I
Just
don't know.
paper.
I love him. He
Is
looks so
Grim a
sweet.
dragon?
He looks so sweet. I want to like just chat with him and have tea with him for hours and
Give me a
hours.
Yeah, I'd have tea with him.
Yeah, right? Like he talking in an old grandfatherly voice. Hi there, kids. How are you? I have this wonderful book that I've been reading.
There it is.
Please use my best way of navigation, the reading rainbow.
Take that look. It's in a book.
Oh
The
man,
reading rainbow.
okay, you have
No,
LeVar
hang
Burton's
on. The
voice.
dragon has to sound like LeVar.
Yeah, it has to. All right, canon done. GG.
Well, it's gonna be very hard because she is a female dragon. So
Still sounds like LeVar Burton.
Grandpa just like lets out an audible. I don't know if we're still in the same rules, but
don't know
there's
either.
no way he's just like.
Does a 28 hit your armor class?
Yeah.
Thanks, Grandpa.
Everybody make a dick save. What's
Huh,
everybody's?
I rolled a 2 on the dice. Does a 36 hit your AC?
Actually, no.
Deck save of 26. If you don't,
Wait.
you take 90 points of damage.
Are we really
Okay, there we go.
making
I got it.
saves?
I got it in Fantasy Grounds. There we go.
Yeah, so
Look,
You can see
dragon.
What a champion.
All right.
I love his little fox thing. It's so cute. I love this guy. I love him.
So yeah, you see this dragon, what looks like to be
I love her.
a like silvery scales on the front and kind of rainbows as it goes from like the side all the way to the back.
Miki has those like anime
There
sparkly
we go.
eyes of amazement.
Her wings outstretched, and she has this little fennec fox with a really long tail, gripping a feather, as it has an open book right in front of it, and it seems to like have its little quill right on top of the book. And you see this dragon as it looks down at all of you, and it says, "Now how did you get in my library?"
I point at me.
Yeah, we all point at me.
Miki's just like, hello.
So, do you know how I got here?
Well, we were in a section of the archives looking for information on a certain goddess.
Oh, no, I gathered that much. I mean, how did you get in my archives?
Keep pointing at me.
Wait, but we were with your archives? Are we still in the same place? Mihi, what in the world is going on?
I don't know. This is.
Is this the same place? This looks much nicer than where we were with your
Can we
place.
talk now?
And Grandpa's talking, so...
To answer your questions, yes, you're still in the same place. Yes, this is still the same place. And yes, you may speak now.
Oh,
And you watch as you
Thank
guys are
God.
conversing, this little fennec fox is like writing in this book.
Can I roll a
Thank
history
you.
You may certainly try.
check? Try.
While he's doing that, oh, he's already done 20. Ooh, nice.
You have no idea what the fuck this thing is.
My name is Mihi. These are my friends. I do not know how I got here. I just discovered this ability to, when I read my book every night, I would just find myself drifting off and wound up here one time instead of sleeping. That's it.
What kind of book was this that you were able to read and gain access to this
Oh.
forbidden archive?
Oh, he's like my best friend. His name is Grim
Forbidden?
Tales. from Mountain Rain.
Is forbidden? What
forbidden.
is that?
Hold on. Okay. Do. Looking at stats to see if he heard that.
I thought we could talk here.
Oh no, I'm saying if she heard something because you guys started talking over. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she heard that.
Good dragon. They have very good perception.
Oh well, her perception's really high.
I should
She
hope
heard
so.
that.
She's a librarian dragon.
She kind of like holds a finger out like the rest of you, and she goes, "Did you say Grim Tales from down the lane?"
Yes, he is like my best friend. Well, one of my best friends. She'll look back at the rest of the group and like,
I was wondering where that went. It's been gone for quite a while.
I was told that last time I was here.
You were? By
I
whom?
was. Oh god, what was his name? I had his name written down. I have
In the
notes. I have notes.
I know it's just scary drow man that Tara should not have talked to in my notes. I didn't write.
Oh,
down.
it was fine.
His name is Callian Zirathar.
Zirathar. Yep, I've got it. He was from the Wizards College in Madrunus. Yeah. Yeah. She'll.
Okay.
Yeah.
It appears
Said
that the
she's
people have
silver,
gained
right?
access without my knowledge. Well, the front is silver, and then you watch as it kind of rainbows outwards from the side, like all the way around this way.
It's not like
Basically, what
red
you see in the
or
picture.
black or okay.
It's what you see in the picture. That's what she looks like.
May I be so bold as to ask your name? Oh, great and mighty dragon.
My name is Kiana Valrus.
You're gonna
And
have to
I'm
spell that out.
You're gonna, yeah,
I-
you're gonna.
Oh
have
yeah,
to spell
I will.
it.
I'll spell
Okay.
it out.
Yes, sorry.
Well,
My name is Kiana Valrus. I'm the keeper of secrets.
I would like to thank you, Kiana Valrus, for letting me peruse these archives for the past week.
Oh, I have not allowed you. You guys have snuck in.
I did not mean to. I was just trying to find information that would keep us safe.
Well, informing me that you were brought here by Grimm tells me a lot about how you got here.
Is that a good thing?
I don't know. Where did you get it?
From my mother.
And what did
I've
she
had
get?
him since I was born. I do not know. I just know that she found him on her adventures, and she gave him to me.
Now tell me, what plane do you all reside in?
I don't know the
Material
official
play.
prime material plane.
Ah, yes. Which one? There are thousands.
The
Uh,
coolest.
I'm
Um,
the default one.
Yeah, the normal.
What's the name of the planet again? It's
It's Tonum. Tonum is the name of the
Tonum?
planet.
the one with Tonum on it?
Ah, okay. That narrows it down. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Me here. What did your mom do?
I don't know. I told you.
was once two worlds divided by reptilians and mammalians?
I'm gonna have to pay a visit over there at some point.
Ooh.
I hope we have not done anything to anger you.
You
Oh,
pay a visit in like a cool way, like stop by with cookies kind of way, right?
Yes, yes.
Talk to him.
Yeah, like stop by for sugar, kind of pop in.
we'll have to see how much of my archive's been stolen in that plane.
I mean, we
Determine
were
how
just
my
there.
visit ends up.
Pulling it.
There's so much of it.
We
That
ourselves
there-
have not done anything, but there have
Oh,
been
yes.
some damages to some of the books that were there before we got there.
Grandpa,
I'm
like
aware of some of the damage. Some of it I did.
You would damage your own books.
I mean,
Well. I would make sure that others who sneak into my library weren't able to access certain knowledges.
Why?
Because
Yeah.
that is even more forbidden than the stuff that is out and about. That is stuff that no one is allowed to know.
I can understand that.
insight check. Roll the
I mean, she's not
No,
deceiving
I'm
you.
aiming. I'm aiming.
Oh, okay.
Now that makes sense. Would you want someone to know how to, I don't know, cast a spell that makes a nearby volcano erupt?
I mean, see, the only thing that
that is
I
not
wanted to
forbidden.
know was, and then I doodle this dude, what this motherfucker is, but they just slooped up my doodles and, like, the little paper dudes, you know? Why can't I know what this thing is?
Because let's just say some people have asked me favors.
I
What
do not
kind of
believe that
favors
knowledge
came
is.
For those.
Something much grander than you guys could ever give me.
I do not believe that knowledge is inherently good or inherently evil, only those that choose to act on it, and you would just destroy all of it to keep it out of people's hands?
Oh, it has not been destroyed. Just taken out.
Grandpa's gonna whisper it over to Mihi and say, you might not want to be condescending to this keeper of secrets.
That was not condescending. That was just disagreeing.
Let's not disagree with the dragon that owns all knowledge.
Knowledge should not own to anybody. Knowledge should be for everyone.
Grandpa takes a step back.
Whilst I agree most knowledge should be accessible for everybody, there is some that should not.
I can get behind that a little more, but it still does not sit right with me.
Tell me.
Sorry that we accidentally stumbled into the library. And don't have
Oh, it is fine.
now. That we
It is fine that you wish to peruse my library. Well, the parts that you have been perusing. If no one was allowed in there, my little friends would have brought you here sooner. The main part of this library is only accessible to people who know how to enter.
Is that this portion or the portion below?
But that is the portion below.
Question.
Yes, Oliphius.
Okay, I'm just going to assume you know who I am because you're a dragon that knows all knowledge.
Of course. I know all of you.
And yet you
Capriel.
still had to ask about it.
Beatrice. Oh, it's just pleasantries, Mihi.
So, your caretakers
Mhm.
brought us here because we asked about a goddess of magic.
Yes.
We searched
Well,
for it.
You would ask for several things that are forbidden to those accessing my library.
But instead of just simply disappearing, like the two about the strange spider creatures, they brought us here.
Yes, because you asked multiple times for things you weren't supposed to.
So
But
it
how
was
are
a
we supposed to know
a three-strike system.
But we don't even
Basically.
know what getting strikes is. Not like a list of things that don't ask about X, Y, and Z. It's just
Well, then we would know about X, Y, and Z if they were on a list.
that
Exactly.
And the carriers disintegrated the moment they asked.
Oh, they did not disintegrate. They teleported over to me.
They're too cute.
Oh.
brought us here to tell us to stop asking.
Yes. Stop asking the questions you're asking. Or at least of those specific things you've been asking.
But you know everything.
I do.
You know what our answers. He's mine.
Well, I'm not omnipotent. I'm not going to know the future. I just know everything that has happened so far. And I can gather, based off of context clues and my knowledge, what might happen. But I can never say for certain what is going to happen.
Cal, I'm going to please ask that you don't piss off the
Can you just send us back home?
That's fine. Do you wish to go back to where you came from, or do you wish to go back to the library?
Back to where we came from.
I thought this was the library. You said they were the same library?
This is part of the library,
that we were in.
but the portion of the library you're allowed to look at.
This is the restricted section.
So is this section the restricted section, or the archives that Mihi brought us to is the restricted section?
This section.
This section
It's
is.
like the
The
bottom.
okay.
fancy
I had them.
section.
I had them reversed
So-
then. Okay.
The restricted section is like basically like things that is not available to the general public and only to specific people. This is like where you guys currently are is like the super restricted section.
Okay.
Where like only her and people she specifically designates are allowed to be in.
What would it take to gain access to the rest of the archive?
More than you currently have. More than you currently have at the moment.
If I come back, can we talk about this again?
If you can find your way here, sure. If you are brought here again by my companions, that is your second strike. This is but your warning.
I have one last question before we go home, if that is okay.
What is your question, young Mihi?
What is Grim?
Strike 2. Sorry.
I'm afraid.
Well, that's all 3 steps.
And dragon breath.
I'm
comes
afraid
out
to
of books.
tell you that. For if you don't already know, then you are not allowed to know.
Mihi hangs her head and looks very disappointed.
So, any more questions?
I don't feel like pushing our luck too much. We thank you for your help and all the answers you have provided, keepers of secrets.
It is a pleasure to have made your acquaintance, Abodeatrice. You have made an interesting life for yourself.
Sure. It's been all right.
I have a very important question.
Mm-hmm.
What's the fox's?
Adam,
While he's looking at that, I'm gonna switch servers really quick. Colleen, you're a little.
Okay.
Hopefully, the West server's better. Yeah, the fox is fucking adorable. It sounds like that.
He is referred to as the scribe.
Oh,
The scribe is adorable.
Why, yes, he is.
If I gain enough power, will I be able to pet his?
Would you like to pet him?
God, yes.
Yes. Yes.
You watch as she lowers down her hand over towards you.
Grandpa takes another step back.
You watch as this little thing is little it's like, oh, it's so tiny compared to you, and then it gets brought down. It's like half the size of you. It's like
Basically
fucking huge.
Capriel and me, he just get on it and just start rubbing it, shove their faces into the side of it.
It is really soft. It is like think like chinchilla soft.
How
And
does
then
he
they burst
accept our
into
cuddles?
flames.
Does he seem appreciative of the cuddles and the pets?
He does seem appreciative of the cuddles.
Yay.
I offer him.
What a pure boy.
I take out a ration from my pack and offer.
He does. Like you offer it, he's like,
What a pure boy.
I will gain any power necessary to be able to come back to this place. New goal.
if you bring me something that I already don't have in my library, you will.
I have this thing called the Rose's Thorn, if that would help. I haven't tried looking for smut in the library yet.
I have all of the smut in the library.
Oh, she's so powerful.
Powerful. Can't possibly contend.
She
with
is
that kind of
clearly a god.
power. Clearly. Deity of libraries and smut.
Oh man, this is my new favorite NPC.
I love her so much.
So does Libby.
All right,
Pod.
I've pet the fox. I'm ready.
Great Kiana Valrus, are you the source of my power?
No. I was the source of your power. You have a lot of different things based off of what I've seen of you.
Well, thank you. We're sorry to intrude. If you could send us back home, please.
But of course. And she lifts her hand and then snap.
I don't
And
feel so
as
good.
that snap, you guys are suddenly right back.
Mihi turns to dust.
I
I don't feel so good, Mr.
don't
Sir.
feel so good.
Kiana Valorous, I don't feel so good.
So we're
back in the
time.
time chamber.
Yeah, you're back in the hyperbolic time chamber.
What in the world? Mihi!
What? It wasn't like that! What? What did you say, Olympius?
It's just like the 9th damned dragon. Hoard everything and let no one have it.
I do admit I don't agree with
and
that knowledge.
Steal and steal.
She was pleasant enough, at least. and
She let me
didn't-
pet the fox.
Yeah,
I
the
didn't know
fox
you
was
had
way
such-
worth it.
I didn't know you had such a dislike for
Drag?
dragons.
It's been obvious, like, every time we've had to oh wait, I was doing
Yeah, you're not into dragons.
Was this because of Inora? Is that why you dislike dragons?
That doesn't matter what I like or dislike.
It does, because you are our friend, and... Talk to us.
All I know is that dragons are filthy creatures and traitors to the gods.
That's some big
Can I
words.
roll a religion check? Like, is this like a reptile religion thing?
You may certainly try.
Oops.
You have no idea. It might be a reptilian thing, which would be odd because dragons are reptile
Yeah.
in nature.
She's gonna like suddenly lean over to Grandpa. Is this like a reptile thing? Grandpa?
Grandpa's gone deaf.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, it's it's the Alzheimer's.
my audio got muted for a second. I don't know if it was like lag or something. Can you repeat that then?
Grandpa, is this like a reptile thing?
And I'll do
She's, like,
my
whispering.
own religion check if you don't mind.
Sure.
You never know. I got a pretty good
The
religion.
DC will not be as high for you. Oh,
22.
Man.
this seems to be more of a U1T thing.
No, Mihi. I think this is more specifically Livius's people.
Can we go? I would much rather actually get information from this place rather than be told no by a
No, we're
dragon.
back in the hyperbolic. We're in the time chamber.
Yeah, you're
I
back.
Yeah.
in
know, no,
hyperbolic time
I
chamber.
know. That's what I mean. I mean, can we
Well,
go
on the bright side, none of us, except for me, go to that library on the regular, and as powerful as that dragon seemed, as she mentioned, she is not omnipotent, she is not a god, so she can't tell us no to investigating here.
Have we actually taken our rest yet?
Not taken all long.
You have not.
No. I think we needed to sleep.
Al
And,
has gotten like the gauntlet and the plate mail off, and there's like the nicer bed, and he's already fallen asleep. Out.
I'll take first watch.
I will take the second.
Olympius, by the way, when you were setting up the alarm spell outside, like right by the door, you would have noticed there would have been a small lever right by the door on the inside.
On the inside.
Yeah, on the inside, like where you guys are.
Pull the lever?
You pull the lever and rocks fall on
Pull
your
the
desk.
lever,
No. And you watch
Wrong
the door.
lever.
You watch as like part of the wall
Oh,
shuts.
security.
Also, Mihi looks incredibly relieved the second we start talking about Olympius' dragon problem and not about the library anymore. Okay, I guess I'll take third watch. Good night.
All right, so you're taking first watch, right, Oliphius?
Yep.
All right, roll me perception.
Yay! My wonderful +1. That's a 6.
Your night goes uneventful, from what you can tell.
During that time, he's just gonna be having like doing prestidigitation to just play with Grumbles, but he's gonna be in a bit of a foul mood for the beginning of the watch and just like distract himself. Hence the
Okay.
bad perception.
Who's got second watch?
Sorry, I was muted. Me.
All right, cool. Roll me perception.
Can I give myself guidance for this?
Sure, if you wish.
So, is somewhere. There it is.
We'll see how much it matters.
Nope. I mean, 13.
Good to know. All right.
But also, with my robe of eyes, in case it matters. Oh, I also have an advantage on that, so let me roll that again. Because of the robe of eyes. So, that is not much better. One better. So 14. Thanks, robe of eyes.
It's still better.
Yeah.
From what you can tell, your watch goes uneventful.
Okay.
Who was the last?
I was.
All right, roll me perception.
Well, we are just killing it on these perception checks.
Yeah, I expected it to be bad anyway.
From what you can gather, your watch goes uneventful.
She slept with Grim the whole night, but she'll, have him in her lap and at some point in the middle of the watch, she'll speaking quietly not to wake everybody else up, but Graham, do you have any idea where you came from?
I have no idea where I came from.
You don't remember the archive? You don't remember a dragon named Kiana Valrus?
I vaguely remember something. Now that you say that name, I remember shelves of books. Books of marble or shelves.
So you
I
were in the
remember.
super restricted section.
Someone taking me. I remember there was noise. Lots of noise.
Just
I didn't know
like
you could
that.
talk.
Fuck you. It's hard to do that voice.
I know. Sorry, like book dust comes out of the pages.
I remember a bright light shining behind us, following. That is all I remember.
That may have been when you were taken from that section of the archive.
Perhaps.
Think about it, and if you remember anything over the next weeks, days, months, years, just let me know, okay? Anything about my mother, about the archive, about anything of your previous life.
I will.
I love you.
I love you too, Mihi. You're my best friend.
You're my best friend too, Brooke. But she says Grim.
That was a little harsh.
No, it was a joke. I'm sorry.
I know. I'm messing with you.
How can I mess with a book?
Dip it in water.
What to say? Soak it.
I'll put one of those $2 stretchy elastic covers on you.
Oh god, don't do that. Those are so tacky.
I just got teleported back in time by that one.
No.
Me too.
Because I was thinking, like, how did I mess with my books back in school? I'm like, oh shit.
Or if you learn how to like do like you get those little poster things that the library gives you and you fold it in a way and then you tape it like up, not to the book, but tape it so
Yeah.
it acts as a
Yeah, we
Yep.
did it by like commissary bags. And stuff.
Same, same.
Yeah.
Oh man, those were the days.
Is that the last watch?
Yeah.
I mean, he's the last watch.
Cool.
Eventually, you guys awaken inside of this room.
Well, after whatever all that was last night, seems a bit strange that we have 2 more rooms to go through, doesn't it?
Also, don't forget to get half your hit dice back.
Yeah.
We've been spending a lot.
Right.
And Grandpa, Elf, Frail, 5, all in one.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
Oh,
Sorry.
I already took that away last time.
Oh god.
What?
Sorry, I accidentally pressed the save button on my character.
Oh.
You have to edit up where your character, like where you go gain levels.
Yeah, I forgot.
It's real dumb.
Yeah.
I'd already applied the long rest last time, and
Okay.
I think I did everything right. I'm really hoping I did.
Mhm.
Oh, so I found out something interesting recently.
What?
If you right click on your character sheet, there's like this little like lock with an eye on it.
We don't have that.
We don't have that. We've got
Oh. That's just a me thing then.
Yep.
I can click that and then do long rest or short rest.
Oh.
Oh,
I
Why did I
recently
do-
found that out.
That's
That's
awesome.
kind of weird that they only let you do that.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Maybe we can
It's
figure
probably
out.
so that way people who are not as trustworthy don't just click that whenever they
Mm.
want.
He can also
Upper.
change the background to make it look like sunrise, sunset, and nighttime.
Neat.
I can do that.
I do remember that part.
wow.
I just forget to do it every once in a while.
Well, are we ready to tackle the last 2 rooms?
Yes, let's actually
Yes.
learn something useful instead of being denied.
I'm sorry, I tried, okay? That's all that I have.
You salty.
I'm not saying anything about you, Mihi. You did
Hey.
try. Because you care about knowledge.
We
All
go.
these flavors, and you decide to be salty.
Be salty.
Well,
Alright, so you guys,
let's open it up.
you guys lift the lever.
Aid.
Okay. So you lift the lever and the wall opens up and there is a massive spider webs blocking you.
Oh
towards the inside.
no, that's.
Hey, our friend is back.
I still am not convinced he's a friend.
Oh,
This is
Oh,
more
boy.
along the lines of not friend.
nah. Please, you're your friend. He didn't immediately try to kill us, which means he's our friend.
Or he
Um,
can take us.
I will place my hand with the gloves of the hearth on the spiderweb and try to light it on fire.
Mihi
Okay,
stands
as
at the
you-
back of the room.
As you do that, it does not catch fire.
Okay.
Remember,
not
it's the same
flammable.
webs in the scarab room. Fire does not work.
Oh, these are different. These are different
Yeah.
from the scare room. These are the
Me
same
too,
kind that
as
were in the
the same.
evocation room.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
I'll do a knowledge arcana on them.
I can give you advantage.
And I'll give you guidance.
I can give you triple advantage.
Voltron.
And a beard.
And a crown.
Psychic hooves of fire.
19.
19. These appear to be magical in some way.
If only we had spell magic.
Oh, you fucking...
But
will quit
as
right
you
now.
are very well aware of what you did inside the evocation room, you do know that a magical weapon can cut through these.
I will begin.
Now, who has a magical weapon? Not just Cal, very obviously in the ribs. And
You fucking cut through this like... Yeah, you cut through it as if you were a man exploring the jungle. You hack at it, and eventually the spider webs kind of fall to the ground, and you kind of nudge it away with your sword. You don't want to touch it with your foot; it'll get stuck and everything. So you kind of push it away, and the entryway is open again.
Grandpa, if I may ask, keep an eye on the ceiling. Our friend seems to enjoy that.
yes, I will definitely do that. And I will keep all of my eyes to the ceiling and all around. All of them just...
Could we maybe send a message to... we should have done this before we rested, but maybe we could send a message to Boulder telling him that we are okay?
I don't quite have that ready yet. Unless I'm allowed to prepare my spells again.
It's also
No.
only been an hour.
Oh, yes, that's true.
True, but we have been at this...
You guys did stay at night in there.
Yeah, we have stayed a night here.
Well, we said we would be gone for a while.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, just making sure we're...
I'm just imagining
Plus,
Boulder, like,
he's a big boy. He can take care of himself.
like, I'm
And
just
I
imagining-
believe, correct me if I'm wrong, we told him if we weren't out here for a while for him to leave, did we not?
We did.
It's so sad in my head. I'm just sitting there waiting, like drawing in the fucking ground of the stair.
Dog and feet.
Yep.
Yeah, let's say like the
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah.
He's drawing pictures of all of us with like captions like "friends."
Yeah, because didn't you say that he could be with us forever after this?
I did not say that. I did not say that.
Isn't that how he took it?
Maybe,
That's how we took it.
but it's not what I said.
Let's go to the next room.
I'm going to pull a gold coin out. Heads for evocation, heads for transmutation, tails for conjuration.
Conjuration.
Sure, why not? I will.
Evens is
Evens.
evens transmutation, odds conjuration.
Wow, with authority.
Transmutation?
Transmutation. Alright, transmutation it is. Wait, isn't conjuration just a little, like, just above us or below us?
Conjuration is above necromancy.
Okay.
You guys are in divination. Evocation. No, you guys are in. Yeah, you guys are in divination. Evocation is above you.
Did we get the
Okay.
divination boon?
Yeah, we.
Yeah, I don't remember who has it.
Yeah, that would be me. It's +2 to all saving throws.
That was it.
Right,
Yes,
right.
that was who had it.
So we start heading towards the transmutation room. I am not in front.
Yeah, I'll go
Freaking
first.
spider thing.
Yeah, Miki would like to be in the middle, please.
I will follow Grandpa.
All right. Eventually, you guys make your way to the transmutation door. You guys don't see anything, Grandpa. You don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Well,
Ordinary.
is everyone ready for whatever is within? Remember, keep a buddy system and also look for glowing crystals. All right, thaumaturgy. I
So the
throw the
door
door opens.
So the door opens,
I ready Eldritch Blast.
and you guys walk in.
Yes.
Yup.
Okay. Adam forgot to put your tokens in here, so he's got to
We
do
walk
that.
in, the screen flashes and spins.
Do you need
No, I
us
thought
to
that
show your
that
marching
only
order?
happened in tall grass.
When you're in caves, it's everywhere. Ha!
Ah,
Yeah, the
Celtic
laboratory.
rooms
It
of
wasn't.
fire.
Oh yeah, the lab too on Cinnabar Island.
Let me ever
Okay.
play that shit.
As you enter the room, you guys feel a slight burning on your hand. Nothing too hot, but you can feel like something on you. And you look at the back of your hand, and you see a glyph has now imprinted itself on the back of your hand. You notice on the opposite side of this room there is a wall, and then there is glass in the middle, and the glass on the other side of this gigantic piece of glass, you can see the crystal and behind it. In front of you, between you and the wall, there is a massive pit that is deeper than you can see, with a giant scale in the middle of it, and it looks like you can walk onto this scale. Next to the wall, there are 4 bowls, each with a different colored liquid inside. And you have... Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I'm sorry. On the glass, you see a poem etched into it.
Oh boy, here we go.
The poem reads, "Each scale must be level if you wish to revel. Transforming into different metal. To do this task, you'll need metal. All metals must be used, or else my magic will be confused. If acid is not what you seek, make sure that one side does not peak."
Can you post that in
Okay,
chat, please?
Very
Yep.
straightforward.
I lost a little bit of respect for these people. They rhymed metal with metal.
It's a different type of metal, you
Yeah,
fuck.
Oh, I'm sorry, you didn't get that.
No,
But
no,
these
this
are
isn't.
4 buckets right here.
There are these
yeah.
4 pillars with bowls on the top, and they all have this metallic-looking liquid on the inside. Grandpa... Okay, that works too.
Oh, finish.
Oh
I
my
was gonna have
god.
Grandpa
All
and
of these rooms start with
Caporeal make an
barreling forward.
intelligence check.
Me?
I was gonna have Grandpa and
Okay.
Okay.
and Caporeal make an intelligence check to see if you can determine what this is inside. But if you wanted to go and touch one, that works too.
I'll
Jesus
give
Christ,
myself
let's not.
guidance.
It
21.
worked for Florida Hydraulics.
Malduine, guide me. 16.
Wait, isn't that 8?
Oh, sorry, 18. Yeah, sorry, 18.
I was like seriously
I was looking at
doubting
just-
my ability to do
No, I was
simple
looking at
math.
just the roll because I rolled a 12 and it was on the dice. Yeah, it's an 18 total.
So, Caporeal, you know that inside of each of these bowls is lead, gold, platinum, and mithril.
So lead, gold, platinum, and mithril.
Mm-hmm. You notice that the mithril, the mithril liquid on the inside of this bowl, has a very slight blue tint to it. Not that it glows, but it has a slightly blue tint to it. Could you also roll me just another intelligence check, just for funsies?
After that, can you tell us about the glyphs?
Yeah, you want me to do another intelligence check?
Yeah.
Okay. This is 17.
You realize that the mithril is the same shade of like this metallic silver that that giant door in that one chamber is made out of.
One second.
Can you describe the glyphs on our hands?
Yeah.
And are they all the
Sorry.
same too?
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Are the
Can you show
glyphs
us
all
the
the same?
glyphs on the hands?
Yeah, they
And
must look all the same.
And
What are they?
can we recognize what the glyphs like mean? Or can I do an Arcana check to?
Sure, do an Arcana check.
Sure. Bum, bum, bum. Skills Arcana. 14.
You don't really know what they mean. You do gather that they are magical in nature, but you don't know what they mean.
So there are 4 bowls filled with like this liquid metal, and then one set of large scales in front of us, or did you say multiple scales based on the?
Just one set of large scales.
Okay.
Like they look like large enough to stand on.
Okay.
Like multiple people can stand on these scales.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of the riddle. Go ahead, Ethan.
The riddle. What I'm getting. Stick our hand in these balls. We're gonna turn into metal balls. Balance. Don't balance this. Metal drops. Pass.
We also need to make sure to use all the metals as well.
Yes, that's. Sorry, I wasn't
do the-
specific, but that much was clear.
Yeah,
Do the
sorry.
glyphs on the back of our hands mean anything? Like, is there some kind of check I can
I
make?
stick
to
my
know what
hand
these are?
in the pool of good.
I mean, Grandpa rolled an Arcana check, and all he got
Yeah.
was they're magical.
Mm.
They don't really seem to mean anything.
Can I take my the rope out, start to like buddy tie us up while everything?
Sure.
So there's four bowls and there's 5 of them. There isn't really anything that thing drops on me. I'm going to tie myself off on the other side of the door. Shutting the door and the rope going underneath the door. It's
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna try to leave the room.
yeah.
How solid
As
are
you
the
try to
pillars
leave
that
the
are holding
room,
the
there's a
bowls?
barrier.
How solid are the pillars that are holding the bowls? Are they like into the floor, or are they just kind of freestanding?
They're into the floor.
You tie it around that.
Anybody else? Who else has rope?
I've got some rope.
I've got some rope.
I don't know if
100
I
feet of
have
rope between both, one end on each pillar, connecting. Yeah.
Connecting us, you mean?
Yeah.
To
Basically
the pillar?
tie us off.
Mm-hmm.
I also have a climber's kit. The pittance.
Oh yeah, we all have climbers kits. Yeah.
Well, but the climber's kit specifically makes it so you can't fall beyond 20 feet.
This is what that's doing. We're doing the same.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Did you already stick your hands in the bowl?
I'm planning on it.
Well,
The worst case scenario is I become a statue again, and go down that one.
I mean that's pretty bad, but I think I can actually fix that now. So I mean, I guess that's good.
Find out.
So which one do you dip your hand in?
Golden boy is going to become gold. My hand.
Oh
So you-
my
Of course.
god!
I was gonna make a comment that you needed to go gold.
Food and Kazan. Anyway, so you put your hand inside of the golden bowl, and all of a sudden you watch as your hand begins to become golden as it slowly envelops your arm, goes up, and eventually envelops your entire body. You can still move like normal and everything like that, but you have now become basically living metal gold.
You've ascended
Looking
to
good, Cal?
the
He is very
gold
shiny.
God, Cal.
So, next question. How heavy am I, Cafrail?
How have
I would. I don't. The only way. I guess my concern is how many tries do it doesn't. The riddle makes it sound like if we don't get it right the first time, it's gonna stump us. So the only way to don't have a scale, kind of like best estimate at the.
Yeah, based on my history of blacksmithing, do I know the general weight differences between these metals?
I was gonna
You
say,
would.
Grandpa, this is your specialty.
But we're not. We
You
should
would know. Sorry, go on.
thinking about like because I'm 6 foot, he's only 5 foot nothing.
Yeah.
I don't
Hey.
like. We should not be taking that into consideration. Mechanically speaking, out of character.
I feel like Cal.
That was Ethan asking Adam.
Oh, sorry.
What was the question again?
We should not be
Do we have to-
concerned about the size of our characters. Type of metal.
Yeah, you should not just
Okay.
the type of metal. So yeah, well, it just the type of metal is all that
But
matters.
never
not
mind. Grandpa
size.
can. Yeah, Grandpa should.
I was gonna say Ethan or Cal should be mithril then, if we're trying to balance all of our weights amongst each other.
Yeah, no, it's just the metal. That's it.
Okay. Takes a lot of math out.
No, God, I'm not gonna do that much math. You fucking kidding me? After all the
Yeah,
shit
after
I had to do with
last room.
fucking divination last time.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So
Fuck
much
that.
math.
I ain't doing that no more. Sorry, go on.
So the other metals were lead, mithril,
Gold and platinum.
gold, and platinum. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I didn't get the platinum one.
So what would I know about the weight, like the weights of each of them? My guess would be heaviest being probably lead, platinum,
Lead.
gold, mithril.
The heaviest would go lead, gold, platinum, mithril.
Okay, that's pretty close. I will relay that to the group. Of these metals, haven't worked myself with mithril before, but the others I have. Lead being the heaviest, then gold, then platinum, and of course, I don't know if any of you have worn mithril armor, but it's the lightest thing you could ever wear. So mithril being the lightest.
Lead and mithril.
That's what I'm thinking, if that is all there is to this. And I will stick my hand, Grandpa go, I've always wanted to at least use the properties of mithril, so I feel like, and then I'll dunk my hand into the mithril one.
Alright, you put your hand in the mithril one and you watch as it goes up and you become living mithril.
Ooh, this is fun. This is very nice. I try to jump. Can I jump just slightly higher than I could jump before?
I mean, you probably jump like a little less than you could before now that you're made of metal.
Yeah.
But you can jump, that wouldn't be by much though.
Yeah.
Not super noticeable. In fact, you probably could jump higher than Cal now.
Oh man.
Well, only
That's the dream.
I guess I will take the platinum.
Alright, you walk over and dip your hand and become living platinum.
Does it make like ting 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 noise?
Yep, if you tap it, it goes ping 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 ping.
Guess I'll take the lead then.
Alright, you walk over and you become lead.
Capriel is the strongest. She would be the best able as well, next to Cal, but she or him would be best able to help pull us up if we fall. But given that Cal is already
later.
gold,
Reptiles and
God damn it!
Every time.
Every
Every
No.
time.
how do we
Because
break
it'll
that
be
down?
me and Oliphius on the scale, and then the other two people, because he's lead, which is the heaviest, I'm mithril, which is the lightest. Yeah.
so
time.
lead and also Ollie and Grandpa go on the left, and gold and platinum.
I will say we need to do this well timed, because the poem mentioned one of the sides peaking, causing acid, I'm guessing, to spill upon us, which I'm not looking forward to. So
Try it.
maybe have led Lithius on one side at the same time as, or maybe me, Mithril, with
Just
one of
count,
the lighter
give us the 3
ones.
count and step on.
I think both of all of us have to go at the same time.
We would, yes. Is the platform big enough for us to go 2 at a time, or is it like a single file?
The platform is big enough for 4 people to stand on.
Okay. Well, then I suppose we could do a 1, 2, 3, then jump, and try to get onto the platform all at the same time.
But do we jump on 3 or do we jump on jump?
Jump after 3.
1, 2, 3, jump at jump.
Okay.
One.
Alright, so Grandpa is
off?
Mithril, and Olivia is lead. Cal is gold, and Mihi is platinum.
Platinum, uh-huh.
Okay.
These are like... Oh my god.
Alright.
Terrible. These are like the alternate fighter skins once the
Yeah. gotta unlock these skins.
Yeah. Calfrail gets her oh god, what is your goddess's name?
Vivian.
Yeah, gets her Vivian outfit, and then everybody else gets their gold skins.
Yeah.
Alright,
So
count
do
us
we
off,
do, like, a
Caffrey.
dexterity check or something?
Calfrail's gonna count us off.
No, you guys can just jump at the same
Alright.
time. I'm not gonna make you do a dexterity to jump at the same time.
Okay.
I'm not that much of a dick.
Hang on. Before we do that, Grandpa,
Yes?
in your bag of holding, how many iron bars do you have?
It does not matter. The bag of holding negates that.
No, that's not the question.
I will pull
Because
you onto the
we can
platform
use
with the
it.
rope if you don't count. If you don't step on. You're
Hang
overthinking
on.
this.
If
You're
it
overthinking this.
doesn't,
Give me the
fine. I'm just trying to help.
No, I'm saying give me the bag of holding.
Fine.
Oh, okay. And he slips off the bag of holding and gives it to Caffriel.
If there's an imbalance, we can use the iron egots to equalize it.
Something tells
Yes.
me it will be more picky than that, but we can keep it as a backup plan.
Alright, let's jump! Let's get on this.
3, 2, 1.
Jump!
Reptiles and mammals.
Alright, as you guys both jump, both sides land at the same time, and you watch as it goes this, and then it seems to stay. But Caffrel, you can feel the glyph on your hand begin to burn.
Oh!
Everyone needs to be on it.
I know.
You
Uh,
just get in the middle.
I don't think so.
what if we made me Mithril?
Quick jump off.
I mean, I already have a bunch of scars. It's just intentional, but
Thing is an opening.
Everybody off!
what?
Yep, we all get off.
Yep.
So it seems like everyone needs a medal, and we need to use at least every single medal once.
And I'll
the
take
two
the
sides
bag of
have to
holding
equal
back.
each other.
Yeah, I'll be Mithril and jump on that platform with them.
But then that would imbalance it.
Yeah, we were perfect.
We were perfectly balanced, so we need to figure out...
Iron bars.
That's not one of the medals that they have, though. That would probably get acid on us.
All it said is that it had to be balanced, and all of us needed to be on there.
I mean, maybe. I'm assuming magic is taking into account here like a check system, but we can try that.
With how many people we have, this will be a problem. Wait! No. Wait! Grumbles!
What if
Grumbles?
The
Grumbles?
secret sixth person.
Does Grumbles have a mark on him?
Grumbles does not have a mark on him.
No!
What
I
if because oh wait, Oliphius is iron, or Oliphius is the heavy one right now,
Yeah.
right?
Olympius is
Yeah.
lead, Grandpa is Mithril, Cal
What if-
is gold, and Mihi is platinum.
What if Grandpa was lead and me and Oliphius were Mithril instead? So we would get, because Grandpa's thick boy.
Or
You
you
already
just
told us that our own weight sizes. Don't
Yeah.
or you just swap it. You just do. so
How
that
about
it's-
we have one person as lead, the heaviest, two as mithril with the heaviest person, and then split gold and platinum between, the heavier being with the two mithrils.
That's what I was
think
thinking.
I think that would balance it out pretty well.
That is what I was
I didn't
thinking.
follow that at all.
What?
Can I do an intelligence check to know what the general weight each metal is to one another? So
Sure.
like, thank you.
No problem.
I think
Okay.
you're right, Grandpa.
Intelligence. That's a 20.
Okay, so you would know. I'm just gonna give you units because that makes my math a lot easier. So you would know lead has a unit of 4, gold has a unit of 3, platinum has a unit of 2, and mithril has a unit of 1.
Hold on, let me write this down.
2 for platinum, you said?
Right now we're
So
at 5 on
lettuce-
each side.
Lead is 4,
Or
and then what?
platinum is.
Oh,
It's in the chat.
it's in the chat. Yeah. Gold.
Right now we're at 5 on each side.
Yeah, if we do gold and 2, well, hang on. So we have 5 units to distribute.
Yeah.
We need to use 1 of each. So that means if we do lead and 2 myth, that'll be 6.
It's 2 platinum and 1 mithril, because platinum and 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 1 mithril is 5, then lead plus gold is 5. Oh no, that's 6. Fuck, never mind.
Mhm.
I'm bad at math. Got ahead of myself.
No, lead and yeah, that is 6. Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So. Two people go lead puts us at 4 on each side. One person. What? So 2 people go lead. One person does the 3 cost, and the other person does 2. And it gets us
Yes.
7
Yes,
on each
that's
side.
right.
Wait, what?
You do.
I
Hang
don't
on,
have
I'm gonna,
this-
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's
write it
right.
down.
Works. No,
So,
that
it's
works.
lead, gold, platinum, and then it's no, sorry, lead and gold, and then gold, platinum, mithril,
Lead,
right? Is what you're
gold.
saying?
And then lead, gold, and then what? Plat, mithril.
Lead and gold
It's-
on
it's
one
like that
side,
with
And then lead.
lead
Yeah.
and mithril on the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Motherfucking genius.
So, Caffrel, if you could grab another lead.
Well, no, I'll just step off and I'll swap with Ollie, and she comes. Or wait,
We
No.
need another lead, though.
Need-
We only have one
yeah.
of lead.
So yeah. Sorry.
So, Caffrel take,
Yes.
and then it's going to be Caffrel and Cal. Shocker. And then it's going to be the rest of us on the other.
I would like to point out that my math made it so it's that way, but
It works.
I mean, you could always switch the 2 lead people. So
Too
it could
late,
be
let's just
Ollie
solve
and
the riddle.
Cal's version.
Nice, Ethan.
I'm wondering if I use my channel divinity, how would that work? Could I change one of you into a
Hypothesize
carriage?
tonight over dinner.
Sure. Just curious. I could give you a sword arm. Just saying. All right, let's go.
3, 2, 1, jump!
Just jump and land. And you guys feel the scales go, and then it levels off, and then all of a sudden you guys hear as the scale locks, and you watch as the glass like that, and the crystal kind of slides down and lands like right like on the stone section, like it slides past you guys and lands just kind of like
Hey, well that wasn't so
We did
bad.
it! We did it!
yeah, did that a lot quicker than I was expecting you guys to.
We did it!
Is going to take it.
Hehe.
Woo! Slaps.
So Miki, you go over and you touch the crystal and you feel this transmutation go inside of you. You got everyone turns back to normal. The metal kind of drains from your guys' body, and kind of like you watches it like magically snakes its way into the bowls and goes inside.
Oh man, I was walking poison.
Mihi, you know that you have gained resistance to.
Wait, I already have resistance to fire.
You gain resistance to acid.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
All right. One left.
Want to walk over to the next room?
Do we need a break?
I meant
No,
like, or
like stream break. It's almost
Stream break.
yeah. It's
What are you
almost
talking
five.
about? I don't know about this thing called a stream.
We'll
I said yes.
we'll introduce the room and then we'll go to break.
Okay. All right, one left, and then well, the door should open once we dump all this energy into the crystals. To conjuration.
Conjuration.
Okay, so you guys make your way over to the conjuration room. Eventually, you guys make it there, and you open the door. And so you walk in, and you notice a metal chest on the other side of the room. And between you and the chest is a floor riddled with arcane runes carved into the floor with a blue glow to them. And you know these are glowing pretty fucking blue. If this is already like overpowering the innate blue glow around the room in general.
How did we save all of the puzzle rooms for last and did all of the combat
I
encounters?
have no
one after
idea.
The other after
We are so good.
Jesus.
Okay.
On the
Man.
other end of the room, you guys see a poem etched into the wall. It reads, I put it there because it's very important. It reads, "You cannot use magic in this trial, or else what happens will be vile. Though these tiles are below others, you can still go down another. Do not proceed until you can, for then you know the test began. Run until a tile is clear, then move to the side where the wall's not near. Only move twice, then turn to your prize. Move forward 3 and 1 back, I advise. Since we know that heat rises, you'll want to be where cold comprises. Stay low and roll into a wall, then move quick, or else you'll fall. In this new space, there's no fresh air, but move sideways once, and then you're there. With this test now complete, your prize is but a mere few feet." And with that, we're going to take a break. So we'll be back in about 10-ish minutes.
Finish.
So don't go away. We love all of you. We're back. Why, hello, and welcome back, everybody.
Hello.
How it be?
It be.
All right. So, oh wait, hold on. Gotta change the musics. Where'd it go? There it is. I'm an idiot. It was the second playlist. It's not alphabetical order. All right. So, what do you guys wish to do?
Let's read
All
through
in
this
here to the-
again.
You cafe.
I don't know. Let's check.
Yeah, I can roll Arcana.
I'll let them do it.
I can also roll Arcana.
Where's my skills?
Oh,
Here we go.
Damn.
Wow.
I get a +9.
I get +9 to
His
Arcana
expertise.
and Religion.
Damn.
Anyways, so 24 for me.
Yeah.
14
Um,
from me.
So you gather that the runes in front of you appear to be conjuration runes, as if like they were to summon some sort of effect.
Can I tell what effect per icon?
No.
I had to take a guess.
Guessing seems
First
dangerous.
part tells me that I can't just.
No, you did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, when he grabbed me out of hydration.
Not quite sure about next.
They sound like
stanzas.
instructions.
Thinking that need to follow the directions. But like one's going to conjure up wall and then twice eyes.
Yes, I guess the question is, how do we know where we start exactly? Are there any of these only on here once? Any of these symbols?
Roll me an investigation check. Anyone who wishes to.
Sure.
Me. I'm trained in
Carefree
that.
all it is. I will give you guidance.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Damn.
Do it back.
I should have taken that back.
No.
I already helped I get
Grandma's just
guidance.
good at helping people. She's not good at doing stuff herself.
We're doing solid here, guys.
Holy crap.
I should have done a check.
Cal has the sharpest eye.
So you guys are
We're
kind of
due.
looking at the runes, trying to figure this out. Like you're like, does one only appear once? Does one like
There's an
have
empty
a weird
spot.
thing to it?
Yeah, I was about to mention that.
So Cal, you notice that the rune right in front of I just put it right there just to show you. The rune right in front of where your thing currently is a little lower than the rest. It looks like it's been kind of like this is like it's a lower tile.
It's been
Okay,
depressed a
that
little
lines
bit.
up with second one.
Yes, running until a tile is clear.
Cal, you
No,
also
though these tiles are below others, they'll go down there. Sorry,
So
go ahead.
you also notice with this, you also notice that there appear to be they look like they were kind of hidden a little bit. You see a couple conjuration runes sporadically scattered along the walls close to where you guys are.
Suspicious.
Do we want someone who has...
I swear to God, if you go for
So-
it again.
Here's what I think.
My thought on it is that we need someone who has high knowledge of conjuration or these runes to go onto these
I don't think so. I think it's more just a maze to get through. So hear me out. So the tiles below is just telling you which one to start on. So you start here. Then it says, blah, blah, blah. For them to have to go. Run until a tile is clear. So you go until this tile is clear. Then move to the side where the wall is not near. Move only twice. So go this way. Then you turn that way, because turn towards your prize. Then move forward 3.
We should probably do these in sequence, though. Like, actually do them.
And 1 back.
I'm following what. Can I use Cal to? Can I use the Cal token, but not actually like travel?
Yeah, sure.
She's drawing it out. If I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm drawing it out. Since we know that heat rises, you'll want to be where cold comprises. That one I'm not sure of.
I think that means go down.
Go to the ground.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking too. Stay low and
Bring
roll
her through.
into the wall. So then you want to get down and you want to roll this way into the wall. Then move quick or else you'll fall, because I think this space is going to end up falling underneath you. And then in this new space, or maybe these spaces will fall underneath you. In this space, I think you won't have a ton of time. The last one is one of the wall. I don't think you'll have a ton of time because there won't be any air in there. But then if you move sideways once, then you're there. So you move sideways here, and then you're there. With the test now complete, where is it? Oh, I'm zooming in, that's going down. With the test now complete, your prize is a mere few feet. So then you end up right here, and it's only a few feet right to the chest, and then we win, and then everyone's happy.
So who wants to do that?
This is just my guess.
I think that's.
Could be wrong.
Me!
I would like to say potentially myself. I have the magic from the divination room that if something does go poorly, I will have a better chance to avoid it.
This gives.
But-
I'll tap the scarab of advantage. X.
Oh, shit, I forgot about that.
Faster and
Never mind!
Well, sadly. And resist. But I think
he
Neo
also
Capriel
has resistance.
has resistance
He
to
does
acid.
Resistance to acid.
Just acid.
It doesn't mention acid.
Unless you're dead set on going Capriel. I will. Want me to move path with Cal?
Are you going to be the one to go on?
Yeah, Cal's gonna go.
Okay. So as you take a step onto that first towel, the room suddenly shines with a bright light, blinding you all. And as your vision comes back to you, Cal, there is now a blue glowing wall between you and the rest. You guys can see through it, but there is a wall blocking you from the whole everybody else.
I
Thought
yell.
so.
Can he hear through?
Oh, he can hear.
Can you hear us?
I'm not done.
Sorry.
It's okay. So as you guys see this, and before you guys really can react to anything, you guys see a few of the runes along the wall around you guys begin to glow and appearing right inside of where you guys are.
Where the rest of our group is?
Yep. Okay. Just give me 1 second.
I played myself. The combat's on the other side of the wall. No!
You played yourself!
So you guys see this weird looking scroll like kind of pop up, and it looks like there's a weird face carved into it with runes all, and it's glowing. And you guys see this celestial being. Hold on. Gonna make sure that I have the right size. Okay, it is medium. Alright, this celestial being pops up on the other side of the room. you notice that this celestial being, you could tell it's celestial because it is glowing a golden light off of it. It appears to be a woman with long hair, but her body stops about here and is just completely hair. You see her hands are like this as you see a golden crown between both of her arms, and there are wings coming off the back of her neck, her shoulders, her elbows, and the backs of her arms, and they kind of come out, and you see below the crown there appears to be a giant scepter that sinks down to the bottom of where her hair is, and you see roses slowly pouring out of the top of this scepter. I need everyone to roll me initiative.
Even Cal?
Even Cal.
As we roll initiative, I point at the scroll person and I say, "Mihi, a relative of yours, perhaps."
What do you mean of mine? Ooh, I got behind it.
Knows about the joke. Does she know about the joke of her being a book in character?
I think we've made reference.
I think you guys have made those jokes in character before. All right. So, everyone ready? Top of the order. Mihi.
Go big or go home, guys. Or go something small.
You
It is your call.
do you?
I cast Banish on the angel.
All right, it's got to make what kind of saving throw? Charisma, right?
Saving throw. Yes, indeed.
All right. Cool. It has magic resistance, so it gets spells on saving throws. Oh wait, wrong button. I'm an idiot. Almost did a thing that was stupid. That is a 19.
What's your spell?
Damn.
It's like 16.
Okay, I'm gonna spend 2 to try to modify that roll.
Oh,
Nice.
man,
Come on.
Oh, yes!
Hey!
And legendary resistances, so she still
Thank
passed.
you. Thank you, Olympius.
It does not have legendary resistance.
Olympius is such a DC bro. He's like, "No, I passed. Don't worry, I got you."
All right. So you go and cast, and as like it's beginning to effect, it looks like the radiant light shining off of this thing is beginning to like kind of overpower. And then Olympius, you look over, and this instinct inside of you kicks in, and you look over, and all of a sudden you watch as a kind of like a greenish aura kind of goes around her, and just and she disappears.
Shall like look over at Olympius and like, thanks.
It is gone.
Woo!
Resistance. Looking at it hurt.
Yeah, not fun. And then yeah, I'm gonna try to back away.
Okay. Double checking stuff and things. Okay, yeah, you're fine. So you go over there.
And then I'll keep going. So hide behind Capriel.
All right, as you
Oh yeah, I got
as you run over there, you guys watch as this tendril of light shines off. Oh, come on. Anyway, this tendril of light shines off of this weird scroll thing and boom goes to strike at Mihi.
Oh no.
Lack of opportunity.
Must be.
Oh, okay.
10.
It's got
it
range,
doesn't
though.
hit.
Aha!
As it goes, this tendril of light goes like this whoosh, snaps right behind Mihi's head, and she takes off. Is that your turn?
I'm done.
All right, Caprell, you're up.
Whoa! Bonus action, activate shield.
Okay.
And then we gonna move closer. 1, 2. Gonna stick next. Oh wait, actually, 3, so that way I can use Sentinel on it. Actually, I have my new fancy feet. Yeah, I'm gonna stick right here.
Right.
But that's good to remember. And then I'm going to take my my attack and my extra attack. But no right damage. I'm pretty sure an 11 doesn't hit.
11 hits.
What the fuck? Really?
Yeah.
It is a scroll.
I mean,
Plus, books are very easy to hit.
Suspicious.
Some would say ours.
I get to reroll the 2.
Yep.
Come on, guys. Nobody.
Ooh! 15. All right. So, then second attack.
All right. So as you go and cut, you do notice that your scythe doesn't cut as efficiently on this weird scroll type thing. Has resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magic.
Fuck me. 17.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Alrighty. For 11 halved.
All right. So maybe 6. So okay. So you watch it's kind of like flickering a little bit as like it's kind of like and it's still in the air. It's not like falling, but it's like like the magic is kind of like sparking.
Man, all these flavors, and Ethan chooses to be salty. Jesus Christ. Next up is...
So that's your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, Callie, you're up.
So yeah, we
Smite the puzzle, Cal.
smite the puzzle with your
I'm gonna
brain.
smite myself.
with them big brain moves.
Does anything change on
I
this
find
side?
that so fun.
Before I move,
No, nothing's changed on that side so far.
I'm going to take a step forward.
Okay, you take a step forward. You're fine.
Another step.
You're fine. 10. 15.
20.
You cool?
Fuck, I don't remember. Oh, I'll have to read the puzzles. That's 20. 25. Okay.
You seem okay so far.
I'm gonna use my action to dash, but I have to Oh. Ah!
Oh!
Oh god,
I'm gonna dash away out of the room, forever
He
away.
dashes into the riddle. He becomes one with the riddle.
What did you do that for?
I'm on push to talk, so I pressed my button in it.
Oh.
All tiles clear. I have to find where I'm at in the riddle. Okay, so run until the tile is clear. Yep. Side. Yep. Okay. Twice and then twice. So, action is to dash. 5, 10, 15.
Okay, as you move back, you all of a sudden notice that the one you just stepped on before you started going back begins to glow. And as you step back, you hear something like come from above you, as if it's like shooting down. You notice a few spears come down and try to bash into the tile. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
There's a magical effect.
Technically it is.
I get advantage. Okay. 18.
18, you're fine. You quickly move out of the way. Like these lances bash into the fucking ground as they go like right through. Like there's no like crack. There's no explosion. Just they go through the tile and then they start lifting up.
Oh.
We've moved 15 so far.
20 to move to the side.
Okay. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. I forgot one other thing.
Oh.
My bad. So as you're like, okay, and you take a step backwards, all of a sudden you're as fire begins to blow in your direction. I need you to make me another dexterity saving throw as you drop.
17.
All right, 17. You do that, and you feel this intense heat, like right above you, just, and it's constantly going.
I will stay low and start army crawling. 5. 20.
All right.
You gotta roll.
Okay, rolling.
I mean, whatever.
I don't know. I want to be.
30 puts me here.
Okay, so you get there. All of a sudden, the fire stops, and all of a sudden, the floor beneath you begins to disappear, and you see like about 90 feet down below is a pool of lava. I need you to make me another dexterity saving throw.
Oh, this would be a fail.
Please don't. We can't get to you.
Natural 20.
Oh!
You quickly jump forward, and you land on the towel as the floor like goes, and you see some like maybe there was like dust or kind of a couple of rocks that were on you. Ball.
Definitely just like Captain America. Jump up onto my feet.
You're gonna have to wait till your next turn to do that because you used all your movements to get over there.
Off of the, I'm saying for flavor, like off of the.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. That's
but
fair.
yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right, Grandpa, you're up.
All right, I will go ahead and cast Spiritual Weapon, placing it right in front of Caphriel.
Okay.
And it will go ahead and attack the scroll creature. That's a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
For 9 points of force damage.
Okay, just gotta make sure.
As the ethereal image of the chortling turtle, little chibi, spins on its shell, slamming into this scroll.
And you said it was force, right?
Yeah, force damage.
Okay. It hits right into it.
And as he casts that, he'll spin around and then, from his new staff with the alms box attached to it, send out a sacred flame towards the creature.
He's gonna
so
make
it
a
needs
dex save, though?
yeah, DC 15 dex save.
All right. It is a 9. It fails as the fire comes up.
For 11 points of radiant damage.
It takes up, and you watch as your little turtle goes through and like causes a tear, like a hole in the middle of it, and all of a sudden as you watch it begins to disintegrate in the radiant fire. It is dead.
Hey!
Oh.
Don't worry, Cal, we've got it on this side. Combat! We've got you covered! How are you doing?
It's just a like, as I'm trying not to fall into lava.
Alright, so that's your turn?
Yes.
Alright, Oliphius, you're up.
So there's a wall between us and Cal.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, I don't really know what to do because everything's dead over here.
Oliphius, give him encouragement. This is a team building thing. Morale.
Yay, Cal!
There you go.
Hey!
Cal, he's our man.
Is this encouraging?
Yes.
Oh, good, wonderful. I'm understanding how to do this, Grandpa.
I'm so proud.
You may want to
So that your turn?
You may want to ready like a cantrip just in case something
Yeah.
pops up.
I'll ready. I've got enough level ones. I'll ready a. I'll ready a chaos bolt at level 1.
Nice.
So as you begin to start reading, all of a sudden you guys notice the runes on the walls begin to glow once more.
Oh,
That's what I thought.
this wasn't the end. Wave 2. They get slightly stronger and maybe change color.
So you guys see as another weird scroll pops up right there. You guys also see. Hold on. That is the wrong thing. I can describe what it looks like.
Is that?
That looks.
You guys see
not fun.
this being clad in what looks like to be some sort of angelic plate mail with a helm that looks vaguely like. That looks super religious, like like the archbishop hats that they wear that kind of go up. It looks like that, but it's made out of a metal like helmet.
Oh God! It's the Pope.
You see
It's
nothing
Space
on
Pope.
the You see nothing on the inside. It's complete darkness as you watch as this radiant fire exudes off of its body as wings go off of its back, its shoulders, and its forearms sprouts off. It's wielding this giant fuck off greatsword that is spewing radiant fire off of its body as it appears right next to Mihi with a halo of fire above its head.
Oh, god damn it.
Yep, that's the bigger threat. Chaos.
Yeah!
I'm not done yet. One more thing pops up.
Oh god damn it.
Cal, my God, this is so cool and dangerous.
What the fuck?
And then
Holy shit.
right by Grandpa, up in the air, you see what looks like to be this ring, a golden ring with a light blue light in the middle, like an orb. As above, like from the orb sticking straight up in the air, seems to be some sort of staff with another glowing light that shines brightly on top of it. And you see his humanoid hands sprout from the light and other as it starts to reach up, add to the other like light at the top of the fucking of the scepter.
My God.
The aesthetic I didn't know I needed.
Fame TBH?
Welcome to angels that look like actual angels
Yeah.
instead of just people.
Still attacking the one called motherfucking authority.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah. So as your reaction, boom, you quickly look over and like launch one. So yeah, roll an attack.
I'm gonna give myself advantage. I feel like this is important to hit.
You've already done that.
It's been a long rest.
Has it? Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. My bad. Yes.
Oh wait. So the 6 would be getting an additional 8 to it, I believe.
So 6 plus
14.
8 is 14. So
Yeah.
you let it go, and as this chaotic energy goes to it, you look as the helm fucking looks over and just and cuts the spell in half as it splits off on either direction and impacts into the wall behind it.
Ooh.
Fuck.
Oh.
Okay.
This bitch slapped your chaos
Right.
bolt
He did.
with his fuck off sword.
Okay. Important question.
Mm-hmm.
Do I detonate?
You do not.
Okay.
All right, top of the order of round 2, motherfuckers.
And I thought round 1 was not so bad.
So you watch as Authority looks over in Olympius's direction, and all of a sudden the fire exuding off of his body flares up as it launches itself and and goes right
Okay.
up.
Can I take an attack of
yeah,
opportunity?
I will also take an attack of opportunity.
Try.
Oh God.
Guess what I'm gonna hit it with?
What?
I'm gonna
Dagger
try to
soul
hit
stealing?
it with the Battle Chef Splendid saucepan.
Amazing.
All right.
Actually, wait, I have Warcaster. Never mind. Yeah, I have Warcaster. Fuck that.
17 for me.
Let's do Frostbite. He needs to
Okay.
make a con save.
All
I'm
right.
guessing 17 doesn't hit.
So you go, and it's too quick. Like as you go to strike, it's already like right over there. Like as you go out, it's like wait, what?
Oh,
As it moves
boy.
super quick. You said con save, right?
Yes, con save.
Oh boy.
It gets advantage.
Does everything have magic resistance?
Yeah,
That is a
fucking
21.
angels.
Fails, hard fails.
So he takes half, right? Oh no, that was a.
No, he takes nothing. This is a
Yeah, it's a
cantrip.
cantrip.
Yeah, it's a cantrip, right? So you go and just as you see some frost begin to slightly go on the plate, just the fire goes up with its sword and it goes to strike down at Oliphius.
Oh, I'm casting shield.
I mean, wait and see if it helps.
Yeah, before you even know.
Hold on. I need to make sure of something. Yes. Okay. Cool. That's the okay. Cool.
That doesn't sound good.
That is a 15 to hit.
I mean, that hits. My AC's a 12, guys. Well,
Oh,
no, I'm
shield.
taking a reaction for shield, bumping it
Alright, so-
to 17.
So you do the shield and just it fucking hits on, and you watch as it goes it hits, uses the reaction to come back down again.
Oh boy.
So second strike. That is 21 to hit.
First off,
So-
let's see if my shield goes off. It does not. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So it gets through you, and because you're an evil creature, you take an additional 2d8 radiant damage. You take a grand
Get that
total-
Oliphius is evil aligned. Fuck.
So you take a grand total of 3d6 plus 4 slashing and 4d8 radiant damage.
Oh boy!
Bye, guys.
So that is, hold on. Oh shit, hold on. I did a thing by accident. There we go. I just gotta roll an additional 2d8. Fine, whatever. Make me
Dear
a plea to
Lord.
just roll like normal. So that is a grand total of 30 points of damage.
That could have been much worse. That could have been much, much worse.
Hits him, and then it goes for another strike.
Oh my god, it's got 3 fucking attacks!
When can I do my attack of opportunity because it's attacking
Oh,
an
you can
ally
do
with
that
an
now.
You can send those out.
Ooh, I want to do that now.
Oh boy.
So
I don't like where this is going.
I'm gonna use my sentinel to attack it.
Okay.
And let's see. Shoopadoo-wop. As Oliphius is getting wailed on.
That'll hit.
Yeah.
Thank god 24 hits. I'd be very, very upsetty.
I know this is gonna sound shitty, but I'm glad he came after you instead of wailing on me in the corner because I'm isolated. At least here, Caffriel gets to help you.
13.
You're not
13.
As you're quick reacting, go to strike at it. You hit the armor and you slide across it. You do damage, but it's not as effective as you think.
Aw, damn.
Jesus.
Yeah, because it's sentinel, I couldn't use Warcaster. I
Yeah.
can only use Warcaster when they leave my range.
So it comes down as for a third strike right at Oliphius. Just come
Oof.
again.
He really didn't like that ineffective chaos bolt.
Did not.
Oh, you lucky fuck! It rolled natural 20 and then an 8 on the die, so we got 15
Oh my
total.
god.
15?
that might have killed you. If that crit, that probably would have killed
That
you.
might have, yeah. That's a lot of
So
dice.
You have
I have 30 health left.
30.
32.
Well, we would have had to see it would have had to done 92 points of damage to kill you.
Oh, that's doable. Doubling that many dice?
Yeah,
That's
36
doable.
plus 48. Yeah. So it comes down. You quickly raise your hand and it bounces off of your out of your arcane shield on your hand as you block it. As you watch its wings, as these celestial feathers begin to slowly fall around it.
This thing's awful.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's
not good.
Oh,
Mihi, you're up.
All right, let's think about this. Damage or debuff?
Can't
I would
stop
very much-
concentrating on banishment.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
stop concentrating. Yeah. All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move. I can occupy the same space as a spiritual weapon, right?
Yeah. I think so. It's not an. I don't know, Adam. Is spiritual weapon considered like a taking up a space? I
I
don't
would say
think
it is
does.
considered taking the space.
Okay.
So then, can
So
I
then
at
no.
least can I move through these spaces to touch him and then go backwards, or no?
Sure. You can go right here. You just can't stop there.
Okay, yeah. So then I can. That's the same rule with the Caphriel space, right?
Yeah. You just can't stop in someone's space.
Okay, so I'm gonna get to Caphriel space, and I'm gonna try and touch authority and use my written in blood. So he needs to make I believe, a charisma saving throw.
Okay, he gets advantage.
Let me double check here. Charisma saving throw.
Okay. 21.
Okay.
Nothing happens. I think he takes half damage, but
No, not really.
nothing.
Written in blood is the one that paralyzes and everything. So
I know, but you get through. Oh, right, you're right. It doesn't. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So you do that, and as you watch as the metal becomes starts to split off as pages, a bright radiant light shines off, and it kind of pushes you off.
Damn it! Sorry, I tried. And then she'll do the risky maneuver to run backwards.
Oh boy.
All right. As a reaction, authority looks over at you, and boom, comes down right at you.
Here we go.
Yikes.
Here we go.
It was a gamble. I'm trying to help.
That's
No.
13 to hit.
Wow.
So
Hey.
as it goes to strike down at you, you quite you get out of the way, and you feel the sword go right through your hair as you're rushing
Is
by.
it because you're wearing armor, Mihi? Is that why it missed?
Yes.
All right, so that's your turn.
I am moving here. Does the other thing get an attack of opportunity?
It does not.
Okay.
Right, there's two
Yeah, actually, this is the same armor that I was wearing at the beginning of the game. So, ha!
No,
I think you said you weren't wearing armor at the beginning of
I
the
mean,
game.
I'm wearing, leather. That doesn't really... I've always been wearing leather.
I thought you just weren't wearing armor.
No, I'm always wearing leather. Something. You guys thought I was completely naked. No, I have at least something.
you also
Yeah,
have
that's
the
it.
protection.
I do have the Ring of Protection, which puts it to 15. But, alright, yeah, I'm done.
All right, next up, Caphriel.
Hello, my name is Caphriel. Caphriel is going to bonus action activate her right. So let me roll that d6 to see how much damage I take from. Come on.
Ooh. Rough.
Maximum. That's how
Maximum
you
self-damage.
know it's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, that's how you know she's gonna be rolling high on this damage die.
Yeah. So, with that done, it's gonna be, let's see. Let's go with, since Kel's not here to do lightning stuff, it'll be lightning.
Okay.
You're welcome, buddy. Represent. You're welcome.
I don't think fire would do anything to an angel.
You never know. But, so lightning. And, which one hit my boy Livius again?
Authority.
And your arthritis? Arthristic? Which one did?
Authority.
Authority?
Authority came by and fucking boom! Fucking chunked Oliphius. You see him bleeding.
Oh, bleeding is a very, very, very loose term. I am just blood.
Alright.
To be fair, you aren't bloodied.
Okay.
1 point.
Hey, Adam,
1
question
point
for
from bloodied, but you aren't bloodied yet.
you. Question for you, Adam.
Uh-huh.
Oliphius got smelt because he's evil. Can Cal and Mihi get
Smelt.
smited because they're tieflings?
Oh no. They can't.
Okay, good.
Oh, that's not. He didn't use smite. That's just a
I think
thing.
the thing he has.
Oh, okay. Alright.
That's just a
Nothing.
thing he has.
Now, if he did smite on top of all that, oh
Oh, that
buddy,
would have been fucking.
oh buddy,
That would hurt.
Let's not picture that.
Let's not retroactively add that to my damage.
Alright.
No, he can't smite. That's just the thing that happens when he hits evil things.
Interesting. Glad that I'm in a very neutral ground when it comes to my morality. Sort of like her sexuality. My first does a 18 hit.
So as you twirl and you go to strike, like seeing an opening inside, all of a sudden it moves so quick, and
boy!
The scythe out of the way, and pull like kind of makes it.
Oh boy, 18 doesn't
You
hit.
don't let go, or you still have your scythe, but it's like that.
That's gonna
Maybe I should have banished
be
this
a
one.
big ol' yikes for me. Second attack
It sounded like you said a big old yikes from me.
Oh,
is
same
another
thing.
18.
You try to go again, and it fucking like grabs a hold of the scythe like on the blade, and fucking kind of throws it to the side.
Dear Lord.
Capriel's just gonna be like, I. And
It grabs your side.
I'm going to strategically stay here next to Oliphius, and that's my turn.
Cool. Next up, it's the scroll's turn.
Oh lord!
Catfarrell, so you all see as the scroll turns and like the weird face that appears on the scroll's pages looks over at Catfarrell, and you watch as its eyes begin to glow brighter. Catfarrell, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no, I'm no longer awesome at those.
Mhm.
I actually kind of suck at those.
Oh, and you rolled a
I'm
4.
really not good at those.
Oh
Anymore.
no.
So, Catfarrell, as you look into these eyes, you suddenly hear inside your head, "Stop the intruders. Kill them."
Oh no! This is another. Cal makes us immune to that. Oh, no.
You are now charmed by the weirding scroll, and you must obey everything it tells you through telepathy.
You want to know the best part of the irony of this? Is that
Hmm.
Cal is always against authority.
Some authority issues.
Oh no!
Wow.
Holy shit, this is amazing.
Oh.
So you guys notice as Catfarrell stops and then looks over at Oliphius as she begins to raise her
Oh,
sight towards him.
fuck.
Caffriel?
Intruder.
Cal, it's your turn.
Cal!
Take
Take Oliphius' morale from last turn and run.
Move sideways once and then you're there. That's all you gotta do, sideways once.
Oh, I'm just. Am
I
I,
don't
on
know
the
if
wall
that-
right now because of the good man thingy, or was I here?
You're on the one that's close to the wall, because first, yeah. So
So I
you're
just
you're
need to
not
go
here.
forward.
You're on the other
Yeah,
one.
so I just need
You
to go
just move
forward.
over.
I don't know
You
if
can't
you're
move
supposed
forward.
to go forward.
There's
or
another
sideways.
wall right in front of you that you've noticed as you get closer.
Oh,
So you gotta go sideways once.
yeah. So I'll go here.
So as you quickly you get up and you quickly step over, you see as all the runes on this area are light up. The runes on the walls begin to light up, and all of a sudden the walls go away, and you watch as the virtue goes away.
No!
The reading scroll goes away, and authority, as it's coming down for another strike on Oliphius, goes away.
Is Caffriel still mind controlled?
Gabrielle is perfectly okay now.
Huh? Did you say something, Oliphius?
You are going to kill me!
No.
Yes!
Thank
Stows
fuck.
scythe behind back.
Okay,
We
I'm
have
coming.
that
I'm
puzzle
coming back.
figured out
I'm
first.
coming back, and Oliphius is running the maze.
So you guys notice that the floor in that rune area is back to normal. It's fine.
Go to
No,
the
none of the
chest.
runes are glowing anymore.
No one move. Cal, open the chest.
No, I'm coming back the way I came.
No.
Fine. And I'll go open the chest.
We're starting this puzzle over.
He's like,
I want to fight the thing!
everybody, get out of the room. We'll close the door. We'll flip the coin again, and then we'll come back.
Yeah, I think if we just go out of the room and then come back in, it reloads and resets the whole puzzle. That's how it works on all the games I played.
Listen. Anybody?
so you go-
I beat. I'm shouting this across the room as I'm. I beat all of them. That was.
Sure. You know what?
Yes, good job, Cal. Now get the thing.
I'm getting the thing.
I
I
don't-
don't see anything back here.
Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me.
Or so.
I opened the chest.
Alright, so you walk over to the chest, and as you put your hand on the metal of the chest,
It's a mimic.
you lift it up. You lift it up. It's a little heavy, but you lift it up, and
But it is
inside
a-
is a glowing crystal.
I touched the glowing rock.
Alright, so as you touch the crystal, you feel this energy go inside of you. Okay, so you know that, that from this energy inside of you, that you can target someone within 30 feet, 30 feet away from you or whatever, and they have to make a DC 14 dexterity saving throw, or they take 2d6 of bludgeoning damage and get moved 10 feet in the opposite direction of you.
You got force push?
I have force push.
Awesome.
If you use it on yourself, you can jump with it.
It's like a rocket jump.
Just launch yourself like 10 feet in the air.
You just take the damage and
It's rocket jumping. Yeah, thank goodness we had the puzzle figured out ahead of time. That could have been bad.
Nice job, me.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
cool. That angel.
I mean,
figure.
I don't know what you why you guys would attack Oliphius, but it's weird.
Also, Adam has a minute passed since the beginning of the fight.
It has not passed since the beginning of the fight.
Okay.
I force push me.
Alright, here we go.
You take 2d6 points of
I'm
damage.
kidding.
I need a dex save.
I know. I'm just joking.
Ha! Fuck you!
Hey!
But the force connects everything to everyone.
By the way, this takes an action to do.
Well,
Well, that's all of
Those
them.
things come back, I'm dead.
Yes, we should leave here.
yeah, it seems like that angel hurt you a lot worse than I expected it to.
Yes.
Why?
More than you expected it to? Did you see the size of its sword?
Still, I mean...
It's not the size of the sword, it's how you use it, first off.
And he used it very
I heard
well.
that it's the width. I heard that it's the width of the sword, not the length of the sword.
We can have this philosophical debate on sword widths and lengths later.
So, do we want to rest before we dump the energies? And
Rest.
Oh, definitely.
All these.
Please.
let us rest then. Let's return to the room.
Yeah, so we'll head. I'm hoping that him returning to our side doesn't trigger any of the other runes. Or hopefully they're inert,
I will
but,
take the same path I took. Get there.
but in reverse.
Ow. My everything.
I will give Oliphius 20 points later on that.
Thank
Walk
you.
Pat on the back.
I hope my encouragement helped you.
It did. I didn't fall in the lava pit.
Good.
That's
I
what
know that's not
we
true,
call the
but
magic
I'll-
of friendship.
Alright, so as you guys are walking, you guys make it back to the Chamber of Unified Arcane. And Grandpa, you see crawling up on the
That time.
ceiling. It appears to be one of these spider-like creatures. And you watch as it drops
Oh, we have company!
and lands.
A friend.
Hello, friend.
Well, we can't see it, right?
Oh yeah, Adam, I had a question.
You know, it lands in the middle of.
It's invisible. Yes.
When I talked with tongues, do I know what language I was speaking?
You do not.
Okay.
All you know is that, like, you speak and then they hear you.
Okay, if it speaks again, let me know so I can know if I can understand its language.
So yeah, Grandpa will just be like pointing out with his staff as it like from the ceiling as it's going down, just pointing like the general direction of where it is, and I'm sure that they hear the slam of it hitting the ground, right?
Yeah. So
In the
it
dust.
hits the ground. Yeah, you guys watch it hits the ground. The dust, and you watch as it becomes like not invisible anymore as it stands right there. As it stands.
Can we see it? Can we see the picture? Can we finally see the picture?
Give me a dang diddly darn.
Colleen and I got those spoilers. We know.
Let's compare. Okay, here's mine.
As it hits and becomes visible, and the rest of you finally see what this thing looks like. And as it's holding this this large staff that's with arcane electricity arcing in between these two prongs, as it sits there, and you hear. Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out!
Because nobody can understand it right now unless that is a language that we can understand.
It appears to be speaking. Adam needs to check something because he's an idiot. It's speaking common.
Oh!
I do love your little.
I need
songs.
The
to.
drawing is
Thank you.
good.
It's speaking common. Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! As it's slapping its staff on the ground.
We've come this far.
Out! Out! Out!
It looks just like a normal spider in the picture.
Do you have a
Yeah, I think it's missing
big
some of the parts that
version?
make it look scary.
Yeah, you have a. He sent it to you in a private chat, Colleen.
Oh, I know. I was just wondering if they had a big version.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, by the way, Adam, now has a minute passed since we were in that room.
No.
Oh.
Really?
Not yet.
Not
Yeah.
since the end of that combat.
It's like almost there, but not quite. I'd say maybe
Okay.
3 turns in.
Oh god.
See?
3 turns left?
Yeah, 3 turns left.
Nice.
So
Yeah, you were
Almost-
very close, Colleen.
you
Yeah.
watch as suddenly, like, all of a sudden, there's like this. You guys finally notice, like, some of these things begin, like, the statues begin eking this kind of like weird gas that is like kind of like a bright orange and pink and yellow all combined and swirling as it begins to swirl all around right by this spider-like creature.
I don't think this is a friend. I'm going to cast.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Wait, stop! We don't want to hurt you. We do not wish to fight.
As this humanoid-looking being made out of this weird gas pops up right next to it. I need everyone to make me to roll initiative.
Did it look like it cast that spell?
No,
Okay.
it doesn't look like it was casting a spell.
Okay. Here we go. Oof.
God damn it! Okay, cool.
All right. Let's see what my initiative is this time around.
He was too busy trying to calm it down. Oh, Oliphius got healed. Good.
Cow.
Oh,
Don't like those initiatives, guys.
You were just so rearing for combat. You're like, let's fucking go. Finally.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep that mana storm from away from us.
make sure I can do stuff. Okay. Yep. Cool. Okay. So, top of the order. The Mana Storm Golem looks over at everybody, and you watch as it raises its hand and shoots something right at Mihi.
Quick question, Adam. Would my spiritual weapon come with us if it hasn't been a minute yet?
If you wished it to.
I would like it to.
Okay. Oh, hold on. The vibrating of tokens. I'll put it right there instead of trailing behind.
Cool.
Oh, wrong button. Okay, I'm a liar. It's not going to do that. It's going to rush over. It's going to go. That's 5, 10, 15. Right up next to Mihi. And you watch as it takes both of his hands and comes down to slam down at her.
Come on and slam.
23.
And welcome to the pain.
That is a grand total of 14 points of force damage. That's like one hits you right in the gut. Other one comes down right at your head.
Hang on, I gotta make a concentration saving throw for Vanish.
You're fine. 11 does not hit. As the other one goes basically strike like it went like this, and you're doubling over, made you barely duck as you feel his fist go right above your head.
Mm-hmm.
And with that is its turn.
Ow.
Man, I'm the second out of us in initiative with a 13.
Question,
I
Adam.
rolled low.
Yikes.
Adam,
Mhm. Yes.
Capriel is within 5 feet of me, and the Mana Storm Golem is in her attack range. Can she use Sentinel?
No, it's gotta be 5 feet.
Within 5 feet of it.
I think it's only
No,
the
I
person
have
who
to
gets
be
attacked is 5 feet.
Yeah, I have to be within 5 feet of her.
Yeah.
Oh,
which
then,
she
yeah,
is.
if you wish to, you can.
Ooh, I want to
really?
use Sentinel.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Hell yeah,
Yay.
let's go.
And my right is still active because it's every time you take a short or long rest, it deactivates. Or when you let go of the weapon, and I haven't done that.
Okay.
Sweet.
Oh!
Can
Nice.
these things be feared?
We're about to find out, aren't
I don't know. I guess you'll find out now, won't you?
Fuck, because
Yes.
if they can be, it is.
Yes!
Oh Lord,
Get it.
please let this come into
Bonus.
play.
Add
So
another-
11 slashing and 3 lightning, and hopefully it's fear.
add another
Double the
10.
damage.
Yeah, double
Oh,
the.
right. Yeah,
dice.
yeah,
Yeah. So it'd
And
be,
then
it'd be 12, so it'd be
another-
17.
And then
Or whatever. So yeah.
That
So
would be
10
Just the
plus
dice.
15.
Oof.
15 and then
Oh, right.
4.
So you quickly go over and above right as Mihi ducked, you quickly go and you feel your sight go through it, and you watch as it kind of it kind of shifts the foam kind of shifts a little bit. It doesn't look like it was as efficient as you would imagine it would be. Also, you watch as the lightning goes coursing through and begin to go inside of its body. It does nothing.
Mm.
Immune to lightning.
Sorry, Livius.
Does it appear frightened? Does it appear frightened?
It does not appear frightened.
Oh!
uh,
Sad.
The crit's still good though.
It is.
Yeah. Yes.
Crit's always good.
one day that will actually do something.
One day.
So the first time the first 2 times that happened, the creature actually every single time I've crit, the creature can't be feared.
No, you crit me once when you got.
I've never crit again. Wait,
Crit,
what? I've never
yeah.
fought you.
When the succubus took possessed your mind, you've been possessed twice now.
I don't think she had that ability then.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Because she told I had to roll for it and I passed. I rolled.
But that was back when you had to roll. Now they don't have to roll.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, it's automatic because
Oh, nice.
that's a huge buff. And every
Yeah.
single time it's happened, the creature can't be feared.
I think it's because you keep hitting golems with it.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
it will work the day that the spell magic does.
On the same
All
turn,
right.
the spell magic works.
So that is the Manstorm Golem's turn. Cal, you're up.
Smite it.
Bonus action. I activate Searing. I cast Searing Smite. I saw that the lightning damage after I was not doing it. I'll move forward 5 feet. I'll take my first attack, pulling Heaven's Fang off my back and trying to cut it from the tip.
Oh, that's so close to that crit.
27
Okay,
will,
man.
77 will hit.
I'll dump a first level button.
Okay.
Uh, 28 points of damage. 8 magical spells.
9 of that is lightning,
Fire.
isn't it?
9 of that is fire. I did not activate Heaven's.
Oh, fire. Okay. So that is a total of 28. Yeah. Okay. So
For a second, I thought you were gonna say a first level smite slot.
Mhm.
I'm like, yeah, they're basically the same thing.
so boom, you hit it and your sword goes right through it, like kind of like shivers, like you hit it for normal damage because you have a magical weapon.
On the start of its turn, it's going to need to make. Right. I will.
Soon.
Oh
soon
wait, no, part of that was
Captain.
fire, right? I'm sorry, you said
Fire,
part of that was
yeah,
fire. How much was the fire?
9.
You said 9 of that was fire. You watch as the fire dissipates off of its body.
Oh boy. Okay.
You know, second attack.
Attacking while out of ammo.
Yeah. bad.
You accidentally did the javelin. Oh no, natural 1. Roll me
Attack roll.
another attack at disadvantage.
Nice too. Good.
Cool. 10 does not hit anybody.
Thank goodness.
So you go and boom, it kind of goes wild as it goes through me, and like you feel like it kind of off of like the tip of your horn. Like it doesn't cut anything off, but you can feel it like glide against it.
A little spark. Now it's sharper.
Then I will.
I was gonna say
Horns
his
are
blade
made
sharp.
out of flint.
I will back away from it, moving up to face the spider.
Okay. It gets to attack you. As it boom, goes to strike down at you.
If her horns are made of flint, is that how she caught fire?
Oh boy.
9. It doesn't hit. So boom, as it goes to try to like backhand you, you're out of the way already. So. Alright, so that's your turn? Yep. Grandpa, you're up.
Alrighty. Okay. Bonus action. My spiritual weapon is going to move and attack the Mana Storm Golem. I believe it takes a bonus action to get it to do that again. Yeah.
You said this is force damage, right?
This is force damage. Yeah.
Okay.
So it will attack. That's a 21 to hit,
That'll hit.
and that'll be 10 points of force damage.
All right. You watch as your little doodad goes boom, boom, impacts into it. Looks over. Like it looks like it's breathing, but it's not really. Obviously, it's like kind of like this.
And then Grandpa will move to a little bit, just like not side by side with Cal, but a little bit of space away, and looks at the creature and just says, I don't know why you're having us need to leave, but this place is important to my friend's mentor. We have to find out what is past that door. And I will Sacred Flame as my main action. So it needs to make a dex save.
Okay.
DC, I think 15? 15, yeah.
What's your modifier, Grandpa?
+4.
Dex save. That is a 17.
Okay, so yeah, it dodges. And then that's my turn.
Okay. So, Oliphius, the weird magic begins to surge inside of you.
Cool.
It's time!
Honestly, I almost wouldn't mind the
Just
the
a power-up
nuking.
at this
It's happening.
Fireball! Fireball!
All right, so E100.
Especially because it's immune to fire.
43.
Do you turn into the sheep again?
Ulysses!
For the next minute, you can teleport up to 20 feet as a bonus action on each of your turns.
Free Misty Step! Free Misty Step!
How are you this lucky? I don't understand. I don't understand.
I don't know!
I've never seen Wild Magic Sorcerer be such a boon to somebody.
The other one doesn't ever. Dusting.
Disgust me.
Alright.
It's been bad, it saved me.
Yep.
Capriel, you're up.
Woo! Okay, for real. Frat house. All right. Huh?
We did not agree in that name.
We have not agreed to that name.
I think 3 of us did. I know Cal and Capriel signed off for it. I think we got Ollie as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I say it enough, it's official. Also, I'm gonna say
No, I don't think that's how it works.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works. And also, I'm gonna stay right here because I'm closest to the most allies right here. Have we confirmed or denied that fire works on them?
It does not work.
On the Mana Storm Golem, no. We're not sure about the spider guy.
And lightning doesn't work on them either?
No.
Yeah.
Not on the Mana Storm. You guys haven't attacked the Spider of Len yet.
I mean, I tried, but I missed. Well, they dodged.
All right. I'm gonna... So, there's no downside to keeping my right up,
No.
just in case.
'Cause as far as we know, it's not eating it, so...
Yeah, as far as we know, it's not doing anything good to it.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to... We don't know if thunder does anything to them.
We know that force damage has done it.
Yeah.
Thunder might do something. So,
might.
I'm gonna use my action to Booming Blade. Because that'll do a 1d8 on hit, and then 2d8 if it moves willingly. So here is my 2 hit. 17.
Alright, 17 hits.
Woo! Here's the slashing damage.
Okay.
And then here's the d8 on hit damage. That's thunder damage.
Alright, so you quickly, boom, you go and strike at it, and you connect, and you feel your sight kind of slowly go through and go, and you watch as this poof, energy goes, and it is unaffected by this like force of energy that goes through it.
The thunder?
Yeah, it's
The
unaffected.
thunder, yep, it is immune to thunder damage.
Motherfucker. Okay. Well, I'm gonna use my bonus action to attack again.
It does look, it is now bloodied by the attack,
Okay.
by the way.
Okay.
That'll hit.
23 hits.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright.
9, which is
5
probably
points.
half to 5, yeah.
So that is... Okay, so you go and strike down and go. You watch as like some of this this gas begins to leak out of its body.
Awesome.
Alright, that's your turn?
Yep.
Alright. Olympus, you're up.
Okay. Well, first things first, I'm going to use my bonus action to teleport myself 20 feet.
At least you've got my back, right, Olympius?
Zoop!
You got my back right now, where'd you go? Oh.
I love it.
I imagine it's like that instant transmission from DBZ, that sound effect of the as Olympius like fortifies his or takes up a stance, like a very stable stance, as he goes, well, that's new. Twin.
What?
Hi, son.
My son.
Actually, do I want a twin? We know it's immune to force. We know it's thunder.
So
Yeah,
far,
you know
so
what?
far you know it's immune to thunder, lightning, and fire.
Okay. Then I will twin a second level cast of Chaos Bolt.
Okay.
One at the spider, the other at the golem.
Okay.
So first one at the spider.
Yeah.
Take this, spitter.
Oh.
10.
Chaos Bolt not done good today.
10 does not hit. You as the two hands split and one launches out. It kind of goes wild a little bit. Kind of goes off.
All right.
And
second
flashes
one at
into the
other
giant door.
golem.
Man.
13.
13 just barely misses. As it
Oh.
goes and just goes down the hallway.
Rough.
I guess that's your punishment for having a instantaneous transmission for a minute.
Right. Roll to see if you go off.
That'd be punishment.
Yeah, use
Can't be
your
lucky all the time.
roll.
What?
Do your
What did you go?
wild magic roll.
Oh, right. And I twinned it, so I do it twice, right?
Yep.
Nope.
Oh, there's a good roll.
Yeah, right. There's your good rolls right there.
Ugh. Can I take those in reverse?
You're funny.
Is there a wild magic thing that lets him do that?
It
Because he would
like-
roll it.
It would make you detonate.
I don't care.
No. Alright, so that's your turn, yeah?
Yep, that's my turn.
Alright. Miki, you're up.
I think what I would like to do is I would like to use my racial ability for armor back at this.
Okay.
Yep. Miki will she got hit and she's like doubling over and she sucks in a big breath of air and then all the ice armor comes around her. I would like to move here and then here.
Alright. And you use its reaction to attack Olympius as it ran. As attack Cal as he ran, so.
Oh, okay, I'm good. Oh, I thought
And
I was.
that's why Booming Blade would have been even better, because he does have to move, but he's immune to thunder damage.
15, 20. I'm gonna hide here then. Good. Actually, no. I'm gonna stay here. That's a bad idea. Yeah, I'm gonna stay right there. Turn.
So that's your turn?
Yeah, turn.
Oh, cool. Spider of Lang's turn.
When I first read that,
Alright.
I read that as spider of leg.
Spider of
Spider
Leg.
of leg.
Alrighty then. Okay, so he is going to go over. So you watch as the spider kind of looks over at kind of Olympius, and you watch as it puts his hand out, and all of a sudden you guys hear nothing. All sound is gone.
Oh, I'm counterspelling that shit.
Okay. So as he does that, and as you start to feel silent, you quickly that goes away. Woo!
Nice.
Let's see. So how many?
Keep in mind,
spells
I've got
have you
counterspell too.
cast? What?
Keep in mind, I've got counterspell too.
Okay, but you have 2 spell slots and I have more, so you should.
I have a
probably-
ring that does it for me.
for now.
Yeah.
But only for now.
Mm.
I'm just saying that having multiple casts always good.
No, I'm not saying it's not good. I'm just saying don't forget that I can help you if you need to.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
So, I don't know what number I'm at because I
I
did.
think you're on 3 now, because you detonated
No.
right
Oh,
right
yeah,
at the.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So you would be at 3 now.
Thank you.
So,
No,
hold on.
4.
So, no, that's would be 3. So now you're at 4. Right. So you're at 4 now. Okay. All right. It is going to go and start. It's going to go this way. So that's 5, 10. So it's 10 so far.
Me and Cal will take attacks of opportunity, I'm guessing. So
Yeah.
mine is 22.
11 doesn't hit.
Yeah, 11 doesn't hit. 22 does hit. So
Okay.
you go.
So that is 4 points of piercing damage, and my Divine Strike also activates, which does... Hold on one sec. I almost never end up using this. An extra D8 of fire damage. So an extra 3 damage of magical fire damage.
So you quickly launch your your spear and you collide and you watch as all of a sudden its blood spewts out towards you. And you should make me I think it's a dexterity saving throw.
Is this a magical?
It is not a magical effect.
Okay.
Yes, make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, let me just double check real quick. It's a harmful effect though. So with my Shield Master, I add my Shield's AC bonus to any dex save I make against a spell or other harmful effect targeting just me.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
So I'll add a +3 to this, +2 from the energy I have from the Divinity Crystal or Divination Crystal. So I add +5 to my normally +0 dex save.
You have a real save now.
Yeah, I do, right? 16 total.
Yeah, you succeed.
Hooray!
I don't.
Is this what it's like to have a dex save? This is weird.
Yep. So all of a sudden, you quickly move your hand out of the way, and the blood kind of splats right behind you.
Sinks into my shell and then pops back up.
When the blood splatters, does it appear like a warm kind of blood damage or like a burning acid kind of blood damage?
I don't know. I guess you'd have to get hit to find out.
We've been raided by Riff and Rabble, by the way.
Oh man,
Hey,
thanks.
guys.
Very much, everybody. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, so that is all it's going to do. So with that, it is now top of the order. It is now the golem's turn as it begins to float over towards Mihi menacingly.
Oh boy, they came just in time to do something.
As it goes over and you watch as it lifts both of its hands to come down at Mihi. So first attack.
Oh no.
That is a 13,
Miss.
which misses.
Ooh.
The first one goes. The second one is coming right at you. 19 to hit.
That hits.
It smacks you right in the face. That is 18 points of force damage. It hits you right in the head.
It takes 10 points of cold damage.
You watch as the energy shatters off of your body and goes into it. You watch as it absorbs it into its body.
Fuck, it's
It is
immune to
also immune to
cold!
cold damage.
Oh, God. What is it not immune to?
Radiant.
And we know it's not immune to force.
For banishment.
Oh no.
Why am I even bothering keeping that up? It appears in the space that it went away from. It's not going to be anywhere near us.
Just in case.
Yeah. 14. 18, sorry. Thanks, forecaster.
Bringing it back to its plane.
Yeah. Cafriel.
Yeah?
Attack of opportunity. Get it.
Attack of opportunity. Wow.
Just like that.
Wah!
Wow.
For the wall. All right, Yoshi.
So apparently Gabriel.
25.
25 hits.
8 damage. Rounded down to 4.
All right, so do 4 damage. So you go in again. You feel as it's not as effective. It goes through.
Dang.
All right, Calzarella, your turn.
I'll take my first attack on the golem.
Okay. Natural 20.
Woo! Smite that bitch!
It's time!
Smite that
It's
bitch!
time to
I
switch.
wanted to
Ma!
do a branding smite into it because it deals radiant damage, but that has an effect. I need to save the spider, but I will dump a second level slot into this.
Smite slot!
Is that
Smite
all?
slide.
And before he's immune to fucking
Well, he's not
radiant.
immune to radiant.
We know he's not.
So it's 11 point of.
Slashing. Magical slashing.
What are you talking? Wait, Paul. What do you mean he's? Wait. What did you just say?
We haven't hit him with radiant yet.
Yes,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
smited
I thought you were.
I smited him.
You have.
Oh, you smite. Okay, right.
Oh, did you smite him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Did it deal full damage? I need to know before I.
It didn't. The radiant damage was absorbed.
It's immune to radiant. I told.
Okay, so I'm not gonna dump a smite slot into it.
Yeah. So then, yeah, you won't.
Yeah.
You
Damn it.
notice that it got absorbed. So that is 11 points of slashing damage.
Still it all goes through. It's a magical
I
weapon.
just want you guys to know, you guys have now dealt a total of 69 points of damage to this.
Nice.
All right.
Nice, dude.
Second attack.
All right.
Yeet 'em, yeet 'em.
12 does not hit as you go to for another like up hit. All of a sudden, you watch as its body, the gas separates, goes through, and reattaches itself.
And as I will move out of the way. 5 feet away.
It is gonna ignore you.
And then I will bonus action. No. Wait. I want to do that? No. My full 30 feet of.
Alright. Cool. Grandpa, you're up.
All right. Bonus action. I'll have the spiritual weapon attack the Mana Storm Golem.
Alright.
Since we know force damage seems to do the trick. It's my spiritual weapon. There it is. That is 20 to hit
That'll hit.
for a 12 points of damage, max damage.
Nice. 12 points of force damage as you watch as your little like turtle like right into it.
And then
So you guys can see as like the gaseous clouds are kind of pouring out of it. It's like barely keeping itself together.
I don't have much I can really hit it with because all my things would get absorbed. So I'm going to move. Actually, Mihi, you've only taken a little bit of damage, right?
Yeah, most of that hit was absorbed by my armor of Agathis.
Okay. Then I will move. Yeah, I'm going to move 5, 10 this way. I don't know if it already did its attack of opportunity on Cal.
It has not, but it's ignoring you.
Okay, it's ignoring me.
Oh god, it wants
I'm
me.
going to use Bless on at a second level. Making one more person. So I'll get Cal, Caphriel, Alephius, and Mihi. So everybody but myself is blessed.
Aw, blessed. We are blessed by your presence, Grandpa.
So D4s for attack rolls and saving throws.
Woo!
Happily take that.
Thanks.
And
My
that is my
rolls today.
that'll be my turn.
All right.
Dankeschön.
Cat Pharrell, you're up.
Hell yeah.
Heal it.
All right.
Murder this thing.
I will do my bestest, but it currently is immune to all the extra kind of damage I can do. Unless it is not immune to necrotic damage.
Haven't tried.
Stars.
Oh my stars!
We've
we
tried
haven't
so
tried
many
that
forms
one.
of damage.
Ishtar's coming back into this one.
Yeah.
Fell apparently.
Yeah, Ishtar's trailing through.
Yeah.
All right. I will bonus action hex. Like a couple of words of the scars will just like light as she like eyes roll back, blah, like blurts out something in deep speech that she doesn't understand.
Mihi knows what it is. What does she say?
Ooh, hold on a second.
Yo, fam, get wrecked.
Five
In deep speech.
Degenerate, baneful, malignant perversion, and just bleh, and just boom, slams his staff down. This weird kind of ichor like leaks off of it and just shoots out, grabs onto the thing, and just bleh, leaks in.
Cast hex on it.
And then she will do her attack and extra attack.
Okay.
Boop, boop, boop. That's an action. Clicked away from the tab.
I mean, it doesn't matter. For the D4, that is definitely going to hit.
26 will hit.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Oh, nice damage.
Nice.
Plus a d6 of necrotic. Maybe it'll do.
So you do it and you slash down and you watch as the scythe kind of goes through a little bit. And you watch as this necrotic energy begins to like try to infect itself and gets absorbed.
No!
It still has disadvantage on strength stuff, like strength ability checks.
Okay? It is barely
Second attack.
fucking holding itself together.
Second attack.
Add a D4, because we know 14...
14 hits. 14 just hits.
Hashtag blessed. All
So-
right.
You finally you hit it and you watch as the energy dissipates as the cloud starts to fade and goes away. The Mana Storm Golem is dead.
Awesome.
Thank God.
Awesome.
It was literally one hit point left from that hit that you did. Max
Man.
damage on that one hit point left.
Oh man, floating hex will now this adds a bonus action to redo it, right?
Yeah, it takes a
Okay.
bonus action to move it.
It's just like the ichor is just sort of like floating in the air, and Catfriel's sort of like guiding it with her scythe, like.
Mhm.
Anchor?
That's
That's
fluent
that
deep
one
speak.
Fluent deep speech.
I think it's more blah blah blah, but
Oh.
it's fine. Yeah, okay, yeah. It's like Murloc almost.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
You're not
That's
gonna move
my
enough?
turn, sweet cheek.
You're not gonna move? You're just gonna stay there?
Oh wait, I should probably move. I'm gonna run up to my friend. 5, 10,
Poor friend.
15, 20, 25, 30, just in case something attacks Grandpa.
Okay.
Oh, thanks.
Alright, so that's your turn, yeah?
Yes!
Alright, Alephius, you're up. Oops, I
Yay.
just realized I have the wrong token for you up.
Oh yeah, it's not blue. That would die.
Ulysses.
Ba-da-bee.
Oh my God, there is 2 of him confirmed.
Yep.
Shit it.
So, bonus action teleport, 20 feet.
I feel like you're just doing that because you can.
Show off. I use my reaction to call him show off.
as a bonus action.
Because he has no control over it. That's my opinion of it.
Miki uses her reaction to call him show off.
I don't know what I'm doing. And,
I don't know how to do this, but I sure as hell look cool doing it.
and then I will move back just to get a good clear line of sight. And screw it, I'll do another level 2 Chaos Bolt. And this time I'm gonna give myself goddamn advantage.
You
Alright.
also have guidance.
Yep. And not kind of plus. Get D4.
Yeah, you get a D4.
Then I don't think I'll get my advantage. Watch me get a 1.
Natural 1.
I know.
Oh, natural 2! Well, I mean, not quite, but nearly there.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have put that karma on you.
Man,
Shoot.
not
And
your night, Alex. Not your night.
You gotta roll your
Roll to see if you get a 4, 3, 2, or 1.
And there it is!
every time.
Every time.
Every time it
Man.
was time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Spells I'm missing.
It goes off wildly.
You guys can go kill this thing. I'm just gonna sit here teleporting.
Nice. So that's your turn? Okay. Miki, you're up.
Alright, Mihi is going to walk up beside the pair of them, and then she's going to, have Grim in her one hand, and she's going to start reading a story. Her hair is going to, fly back and do the whole windy thing. She's going to read a story about a man who cut down the largest tree in the swamp to get a whole bunch of wood, and the swamp infected his heart and turned him into this being that anything he touches would rot away and die and decay, and this, ghostly, inky character crawls out of the book like a person, but it's half a puddle on the ground and half its arms and upper torso are coming out, and it drags itself towards the Spider of Ling and touches it, and I'm casting Blight on Spider of Ling.
What that do?
That's the flavor for Blight that I haven't done yet.
Light
So
is a fuck ton of damage.
It needs to
yeah?
make a Constitution saving throw. Hell yeah, it is.
Alright.
If it fails, it's going to take 8d8. If it's going to take half that.
Yeah.
Constitution, right?
Yeah. Also, if it happens to be a plant,
Natural 1.
Yeah! Get that damage!
It's Soup's failed.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go dice. 36
that's pretty good.
points of
Oof.
That's pretty good.
necrotic damage.
Nice.
You watch as it starts writhing in pain here.
Yeah. And then the spooky little swamp man goes, disappears into his little puddle, and then and then her book rests back in her hands and her hair stops blowing.
Okay.
Let's see. That was movement. It was action. I don't have much that I want to cast in bonus action. This is the second turn of combat, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Done.
Okay. So it's turn. So you watch as it begins to cast a spell.
I use my reaction to use counterspell for my Ring of Spell Storing.
Okay.
Do we want to know what spell it is first?
No.
I mean, we don't really know.
Roll me a how does counterspell work if it's too high of a level, if it's not third level?
If it's higher than third level, then
DC is
He
10
hit-
plus the spellcast plus the level of spellcast. Add your
Okay.
spellcasting modifier.
Alright, so roll a d20 and add your charisma modifier.
And is this a skill check? Do I get bless on this?
It's only attack or saving throw.
Okay. 10 plus 8, so 18.
Plus 5.
It's not plus your modifier, it's plus proficiency too, isn't it? Because it's
No,
spellcasting.
it's not. It's
Oh, it's
just
just spellcasting stat.
That
Yeah.
would be broken.
15.
It was the
Yeah. Jesus Christ, the fucking the abjuration wizard gets that
Yeah.
later on.
Mm-hmm.
15 then.
15? Yeah, that's enough. As you watch him begins to start casting a spell, you do that, and it
That could have been a
dissipates.
5th level spell potentially.
I do not think so.
Damn you!
Please, we just want to talk.
As it goes
As you just
After I-
crucioed it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. As it begins.
take my attack opportunity.
Okay.
I can be very persuasive, when I'm hurting it a bunch.
Stab, stab, persuade.
Add a
Stab,
D4.
persuade is the best strategy.
It's It's only turn 2, so we're in the middle of staff.
15
God.
just hits.
Nice.
Hey, that twice.
Oh.
It's gonna use its reaction to cast shield.
Ah. Oh, that's good. I burned a spell slot. That's good.
Yeah, that is.
So it casts shield, and as like it does the same thing as Olympius. Like as it's running away, its back leg kind of comes up and grabs it, and it slides its hand over, and it grabs a hold of you. And it's gonna, as a reaction, as part of its reaction casting shield, it is able to cast shocking grasp.
Oh,
And
cool.
because you're wearing metal, it gets advantage.
Cool.
That's pretty sweet.
So that is. Where'd it go? There it is. That is a 21 to hit.
Hits.
All right. So you get dealt 9 points of lightning damage, and it's running away as it courses through your body. And you're gonna keep going.
Cal gets a small vision, just like a blinking vision.
Hang on, Adam, as a quick aside, I just looked at my inventory, and I do actually have a library book from the library. So I guess I can take them out.
Oh, well,
Spooky library book is in my inventory.
Isn't that the one that you found?
That's the one. Yeah, the one you found.
Found it.
This
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Oh, that was the one that was in my room, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Never mind.
Yeah.
Sorry.
all right. So, Cal, you're up.
I will chase. The lightning crackles across my armor, and I kind of grit in pain. Got out the connection. You activate Heaven's Fang, and the lightning courses down my arm across the blade. I'll
Nice.
take off after him.
Go, Cal.
30.
Make the sword more useful than I am.
Hopefully this one. We'll see what lightning does to him, I guess. And my bonus action, I'll use my racial cast.
Oh, yeah, I thought you used your bonus action to activate.
Oh yeah, no, you're right.
Heaven's-
Thank you. I'll make my attack action.
Okay.
Round two!
Here we go.
That's 3 on
Smite
the
that
day.
fish.
Dang, so many natural 20s.
I will
We gotta have that
dump
balance. Olympius rolling poorly, Cal getting nat 20s.
Take it. I will dump a second level smite slot in for smite. Does he fit the smite criteria for the extra damage?
I do not believe. No, he does. He is not an undead or fiend.
27 points of radiant damage.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
That's just the smite,
How
too.
horrifying.
And then roll for damage on Heaven's Fang.
31. A grand total of
So that is a
58.
great
58 total.
58 total damage. Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
Nice.
I rolled
So-
well.
Fuck. Okay, hold on. I gotta do count. I gotta do math now.
Quick
Alright,
maths.
So that's
Total
90.
58.
So that is.
Disgusting.
Jesus Christ. Fuck. Hold on. That is. Jesus Christ. All right.
Paladin crits.
Boom! Fucking hit. Just lightning courses through its vein, its body. Just as like it's fuck. You hit it real fucking hard, my dude.
So it's not immune to lightning. That's
Not
good.
immune to lightning, and it's not immune to radiant. I'll take my second attack.
Don't kill it if you can.
I think it's beyond that point.
You can do non-lethal.
Not with a magical weapon.
Yeah, you can.
Lightning damage.
You can do non-lethal with anything, technically.
No, there's.
You can't do
Okay.
non-lethal with magic. You cannot do non-lethal with magic.
19 to hit.
19 hit. Oh wait, because you use shield, it does not hit.
Oh, bless.
Well, yeah, bless.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
21.
Yep, that
He's
hits.
blessed.
I'll dump a
Hashtag
first-
blessed.
I'll dump a first level slot.
Praise be.
Might
Smite slot.
fight slot.
Ooh, those are some
That's
good
32
rolls.
points of
Ooh.
damage.
Oh.
Jesus, you do so much
Christ.
damage.
Yeah, when he puts in the smites.
So
Better put in the smites.
It's still up though.
Yeah.
Not by a lot, but it's still up.
I'll stay.
You fucking jumped it way past bloodied with that first attack.
That plus a blight, like, nah, he's done. He's done, fam.
Bad day.
Yeah, alright. Grandpa, you're up.
Don't kill.
Alright. I have no things that don't do magic damage.
You got your spear.
20. It's out of my range for my spear.
I mean, you can move.
No, even that. I'm way farther than 30 feet.
Standing like 40 feet away from it. I can't hit
Yeah.
it.
I'm going to move forward, and I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at it.
Okay.
Okay, so that'll be 25 to hit
Yeah, that'll hit.
for 46. Total of 13 radiant damage.
How you want to do this?
Alright, so yeah, Grandpa will just, as Cal, like, slashes through, he leaves this, like, open wound from his huge hit, and Grandpa will just step forward and then send a guiding bolt from his alms box, kind of like a swirling, almost like DNA pattern of fire, double helix, as it lands into that gaping wound and just enters in, and then just light coming from the inside of it as it just courses and explodes outwards.
So as it impacts his body, and as like as the energy's beginning to start like to explode his body, he looks over at Oliphius, and using his reaction, he's gonna use.
He used his reaction for shield.
Yeah, when he ran.
He did. No, that was during his turn.
But then he
Yeah,
wouldn't
that
have-
would be his reaction.
Yeah, you're right. Never mind. Yeah, you're right. Never mind. He doesn't get that. Okay, cool.
Damn.
So she explodes. His parts fly. His little staff flies out of his hand, and you hear it clack 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 like scrape across the ground as his exploded lifeless corpse is now laying on the ground dead.
Why?
That thing was frustrating.
We'll never know why he wanted us to know.
No.
What if there was something that we should have known about?
Literally blighted him.
Yes!
At the end of the day, we're here to try to find out how to save Oliphius's teacher, and we need to get through that
Am I the
door.
only one who didn't attack him?
Technically, I never hit him.
I thought we could just talk him down, and then once he was...
You sent a black zombie
Yes!
at it? And
Yes.
that seemed to hurt it quite a bit.
Yes,
That's
it
not
did.
talking.
I hope that by the time that it realized it couldn't beat us, it would actually talk.
Yeah, go get that staff.
Okay, so you walk over and you
Dead, Grandpa.
pick up the staff.
Level spells that?
I don't
It's like third
think it's there.
or second.
Yes, I do.
Hey!
But I can't speak its language, though.
He can cast.
I
Well, we
can
take a
cast...
Yeah, we take a short rest.
Remember,
I
it
don't
did
know.
speak common.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah,
did
it
speak
also
common
speaks
to us.
But that doesn't have. They don't have to actually talk to us. If
They
don't
don't,
want
but it's worth a shot.
I agree. I wonder if Zone of Truth works on dead things.
Hey, we're the people who just murdered you. Would you like to answer some questions?
But like, what
attacked
if you
us first.
summoned it? What if you summoned its soul back and then cast Zone of Truth? It's technically in the space of Zone of Truth.
Was he the one who summoned the
that
golem?
worked.
Yeah, he summoned the golem. and the
He
golem
did.
attacked us. And he
Did he
He
ever directly attack?
he tried to
He
cast
tried to cast
multiple
Well, he
spells.
cast silence. He summoned a golem to attack us, and he.
Silence is non.
Well, the golem that attacked and punched Mihi several times, and then whatever it was casting that Mihi stopped it from casting.
We don't know what it was going to cast.
He tried to keep us within that time-dilated room. He tried to make sure that we couldn't succeed in the divination.
He
If there is
told
just
us
one
to
gun.
get out.
There could be a lot more than just one.
Yes. So we should get.
As she says that, Grandpa looks up to the ceiling, all the eyes on his rope of eyes, just like heading in all different directions.
We should leave as soon as possible. We should see what's beyond this door.
It was angry and frightened, but it wasn't necessarily angry at us, but we weren't helping. I was in its head.
I spoke with it.
Yes,
We'll
we've
have
spoken with many things that we've killed.
I just think that it would have been better to try and talk once it was...
Literally blighted him.
Yes, I literally did, and I've told you this before. You can stop before they're dead. Once they know that they're beaten, they're much more likely to talk.
They didn't stop.
Why is that so hard to understand?
Not hard to understand. I took no pleasure.
Then why do you
in
keep
it. I did it
criticizing me over it?
I'm not criticizing you. I'm frustrated with you. Stand here on a high horse like you didn't do anything. We didn't
It's
murder.
not a
We
high horse.
We defended ourselves.
It is a suggestion. It is I think
Don't
we should have
suggest
done
it then,
this.
because it's not pertinent. It's not helpful.
Okay, I'll just stop talking then. That's fine. You guys figure this out. I'm gonna be in the room.
Can
Can
you at least put the mott in first?
The what?
What?
The
Mott.
Have
moat.
the divination, not.
I've got
Have
divination.
one of the mots. The transmutation mot.
Are you saying
We're gonna
mock?
wait until after we rest.
Moat,
Moat.
mot, the.
Moat,
It's
mott.
moat.
Yeah, I don't know.
Though to be fair, these have been called essences of.
Essence.
Is that just a word I don't know? Mott?
M-O-T-E. Yeah, it's a fragment of
pronounced moat.
something larger.
I'm probably saying it.
It's pronounced moat.
Oh.
Okay.
English is dumb.
It is, indeed. So do you go over and
we are very close to the end of this. We've gone through all the trials. We have the essences that we need. I get that our public relations skills are very, very different in our ideas of what is acceptable. I prefer killing things, making sure that they don't come back and stab us in the back. Most of you don't.
I just think that there was a reason why he wanted us to get out.
These things have been sealed in here for...
Do you really think your mentor was smart enough to get this far? By himself?
God,
I don't know.
Unless he lied.
Yeah. Out of character, I'm pretty certain that we know that we discovered this and nobody else did.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
it was,
you guys know
it was
that no
still
one else has
sealed.
discovered this.
Yeah, we're way past.
It's more that it's not that he got here himself. We know he is not here. It's more that we need to know why he was here. What the reason for his studies.
Why he said that there could be something for me here. That's what sent us on here.
I thought we were looking for him.
No, we haven't been able to find...
He's back at Lilith's homeland,
Yeah.
most likely. Or we came here because his last message to Alyphius was that there was something here for Alyphius. And it could lead us to him if we know what he was looking for, what he was trying to find here.
Okay.
And honestly, the
He
spider...
did focus a little. That is. Are we going to try and speak?
We know that these things have been in here for who knows how long within these walls. For all we know, this is just them saying, hey, this is my house, get out.
The one that I read the mind of had seen the goddess.
So then he betrayed her.
Not necessarily.
We know her followers betrayed her.
Perhaps, but we don't know why. Betrayal is betrayal only in the eyes of the person who was betrayed. But if she had gone mad, or if she had done
thought he
something
just told us that they killed her.
atrocious.
They killed her. Right?
Perhaps they had good reason to.
Might have. Oh. Stop attacking us.
Perhaps there was a reason she was erased. We don't even know if she was erased. She might be sealed away. We might be about to release her.
I mean, we don't know until we find
Until
out.
we do it and it's irreversible.
He spoke
But
our
I-
language. He could have communicated with us. He told us was get out. Someone to go.
And
try to kill us.
He's
I know-
clearly mad.
I know none of you, other than Alephius, has met Hiquan, but I truly believe that he is a good man, and I don't think he would lead us here to unleash some sort of evil upon the world.
And you know that the message was from Hiquan, undoubtedly.
Out of character, didn't I? That's when I talked to him via sending, right?
That he talked to me with sending.
Yeah.
And you're for sure it was him?
That's how the magic works. This spell cannot be intercepted.
Yeah, but like him as in him in his right mind? He could have been coerced to say it. Coerced, charmed.
The only person I can think of that would do that is my mother, and I don't think she would want some.
And they couldn't have known
other
that.
being stronger than
That would
her.
also be them assuming they know that we were going to contact them, and this was quite out of the blue, without any warning.
I also didn't get the full message. It cut off halfway.
Grandpa's going to go walk over to the divination stone and place his hand upon it and transfer the essence.
But
Goes in.
I just want you to know that going forward, I will not raise my sight to any of these blue creatures. Just as I did not raise my sight to this one. Do not think that they're the enemy here. I think that they're victims.
It's fine.
Cal, you
Question.
put the yes.
Do the statues look any different?
Yeah. So as you guys start putting in these last three, one you see gains a reptilian-like face as it elongates and gains the face of what looks like to be some sort of like chameleon-like being. As Cal puts his in, you watch as the other one begins. As you watch, it becomes it'll still look kind of like human-like, but you watch as scales begin to grow all around its face. There's one more that still hasn't been done yet because we got one more essence to put in.
Every single door here has tried to kill us in some way. We would be fools not to rest before we open that door.
I think
I'm
that
more
should,
than
that,
happy
that
to-
conversation should have counted as a.
I'm
was
more than
not an
happy to
hour.
put up.
It was not an hour-long conversation.
I get that, but I'm saying just like we can say that a short rest happened and we talk during the short rest.
Sure, we can do that
That's
if
fine.
you want.
Okay.
All right, so you guys take a short rest.
Oh, thank God. Somewhere we hear Boulder drawing, getting real mad at something.
Just all right, so everyone done with their short rest?
Yeah, I only took 6 damage, so I'm not going to use a hit dice on that.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
You said that these are reptilian, correct?
Yep.
Didn't you also say that that from what we learned from Mihi is that mammals worship to this god?
Yep.
There's a reptile, a halfling, Just off the top of my head.
And the UNT from the
And
sound.
the UNT, yeah. Sorry, I was with the.
Oh, okay.
And a chameleon. It's Grumbles.
Oh my God.
It just Grumbles like raises from off of you and just like, you have discovered my true form. It's like, right? Yeah. You guys got one last essence.
Are we ready? She will
Yep.
put the essence in. Oh, sorry, what?
I said, yep.
Okay, yep, slaps it in.
All right, so you go over and you put it in, and the last bit of it goes inside, and you watch as the last statue on the left side of this giant door morphs, and you watch as it gains a dragon-like face. And all of a sudden, the giant mithril doors begin to open, and as they open, you see as dust and rocks begin to fall off of the ceiling, and these spider webs, just like cobwebs, not like from these spider things, but like cobwebs, kind of like filter through, and you feel this like air whip past you, and you just can smell this old air, this old like expired air inside, just rush past you. And inside of this doorway, you see a long staircase that starts going down and curve around. And with that, we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh boy.
So thank you for joining us, everybody. Next time, it looks like we're going to be finishing the Temple of Arcane. So, don't forget,
Exciting stuff.
we love each and every single one of you. And have a wonderful day.